For some Civ6 action tonight, we're gonna have the semifinals of the CPL Premier League. Started off with Freritos de la Vega going against Meow for Delegation. We do have them getting into the lobby slowly. There was a bit of an update, right? The 6.2 update on the BBG. The beta BBG just went into live, and we're going to need to cover it with a short movie. I do also want to open up the screen over here so you can actually see what's going on. We do have the pick and ban phase. The map has been chosen, and I believe it is Highlands. If I remember correctly, the announcement over there on the schedule. I did see something. No, I did not see something. Maybe. No, I did see something. It's 7 Seas. It's going to be 7 Seas, not Highlands. It's going to be 7 Seas. Let me actually put this up because for some reason in my mind it was Highlands. I was just thinking, oh my god, maybe it's actually going to be Highlands. We're going to see some GDS just running all over the map. I do also want to say hello to everybody. Of course, Supreme hello there, sir. I'm not sure how to pronounce that saying that I actually took from Google Translate over there. Wait a second. Where was it? I know. Haiva Paiva? Hiva Paiva Hera? I'm not sure how to pronounce it. I'm sorry if I actually mispronounce it. But anyway, good evening, sir, and welcome. Muslat also hello there, sir, and welcome. I see you already got strong today with all of those throwing stuff on the stream. Yeah, let's go. Let's see what sounds come out today. Ponuki also, bonsoir, monsieur, et bienvenue. We do see Sasu, bonsoir, monsieur, et bienvenue. MJK, bonne année, monsieur, bienvenue. Will we see each other at the land, drink of beer? Maybe. Linda, also good evening, ma'am, and welcome. I do also notice Julian Marus, bună seara, domnule, și bine ai venit. Tyler Dernan, bonsoir, monsieur, bienvenue. I see also, we did have earlier JXDZXQ joining us. Welcome, sir, and thank you so much for the follow. Overlord Steve, also good evening, sir, and welcome. D. Beasley, thank you also for picking up another one of those tomatoes to throw the stream. Thank you, sir, and welcome. Alios also 78. Thank you so much for the follow. I do also want to say that we did have a first promotion over here picked up by Moonznath at the beginning of the stream. Hello there, Saps. Bună seara, domnule, și bine ai venit. Let's come back to this and see how things are going in the pick and ban phase. We do have Macedon with Genghis Khan and Scythia being taken out by FDLV on the 7 Seas map. On the right side, we're going to have Catherine de Medici and Spain that are going to be taken out from by Meow for Delegation. They're also going to take out Babylon before they're going to give the pass here for FDLV to get their choice on the board. We will need to see another 4 bans. Then we're going to have the picks started off with FDLV having the first choice. They will just get one. And then we're gonna see FD picking up 2 in sequence. Now we also do notice they are starting to run out the clock over here quite a bit. This is the first game out of a best of 3 series. The next game is gonna be played out tomorrow. We're gonna need to see if we're actually gonna have a third game or not. Maybe it's gonna be like the FDLV versus D-Shark series. They're never gonna end somebody. It's always gonna be a comeback. We do have Norway also. Konge being taken out by FDLV totally makes sense over there. Those what do you call them? Oh my god, long ships. Those long ships who are a bit too powerful when it comes down to the seas. Nobody wants to be next to him. I do also see Hungary has been taken out by MFD here on the right side with only 2 bans to go. We're getting close to actually seeing what kind of civs are going to be picked in this game. Also, Afifi, bonsoir, monsieur, bienvenue. Cooper not banned. Yes, Cooper not banned. You can count on me to throw poo. Perfect, Beasley. Let's go. Which players are playing? So let me actually take a quick peek over here in the channels. We do have Malm, Pompi with Sprig and Titiits. I don't think Ulas is playing. Usually he's helping out during the pick and ban phase, more like a referee coach, more like a coach than anything else. And there we go. He just threw poo directly at my face. Oh my god, Beasley, how did you know? Oh my god, look at that, man. He actually threw poo in my face. He did it. Oh, it is what it is. Now I'm gonna smell like poo all night. Now we do have Meow for Delegation here also coming up with Nico, with General basically, Darius 227, Daniel, Kiber and Sandro in their channels. I'm not sure who's not gonna play because I'm pretty sure one of them is not gonna play. We do have Darius, Sandro, Kiber, and Alpha Somets? What? Is Alpha Somets in the wrong lobby? I think he's in the wrong lobby.
Have fun.
I really think he's in the wrong lobby. Shouldn't he be in another team? Wasn't he in Civ Ukraine? I think he was in Civ Ukraine. Let me actually message him because wrong lobby, I think. There we go. He's in the wrong lobby. There are two games at the same time. Civ Ukraine going against. Whoa. Sorry, phone over there. No, One Punch Frenchman. Good evening, sir, and thank you so much for the prime. Much appreciated. Also, Dido and Beth and or Vicky, Age of Steam. First pick. Let me actually come back to the picks here. Oh, Coupe got picked up first. Guys, we got a treat tonight. We got FDLV going for Coupe. We do have also Sumeria being taken out by the Freritos, while I do see on the right side Portugal has been taken out by MFD as the last ban. They also picked up Ottoman Kanuni and Trajan on their side, the Rome Trajan, while FDLV still needs to pick up a civilization here. They will probably need to get something with a bit of damage on his side, right? It's still the 7 Seas, but they do need the damage. And it looks like it's going to be Montezuma with its commercial opener over there. The extra damage that he's going to get from his amenities. He has a very strong potential for the late game here. And it's not unlikely that we're actually going to see a late game on the 7 Seas map. We do have Mapuche also being taken out by MFD. On the left side, Daniel is FDLV. Wow. FDLV is going to need to pick up the last two bans here. And slowly we're getting there. Wait, it's a 1.5 shot of pool dopamine. Wow. Yeah, let's go. Oh, Muzrat. Thank you so much for the biddies.
Where Basil banned.
Basil is not banned. Basil is not banned. Oh my god! After yesterday's game with Theodora, Basil is still not banned. We also saw Jack the Ripper a few days ago just stomping his opponents over there with just throwing bodies at the problem with Basil. Let's actually see if they will actually try to pick that one up. They definitely have the economy on both sides. They could go for one of these nations with no problems, because you know, usually Basil is one of those nations that just doesn't generate gold. I don't know, he doesn't like gold. Also, thank you so much for wait a second, I did see that. I was tailing or what? Suleiman on Pika's stream yesterday. Let's see the Janissaries. Oh, you're telling Suleiman? I'm not sure what you said over there, Rafifi. You were telling Pika about Suleiman yesterday to see the Janissaries, or you were watching a stream talking about Suleiman? Okay, got it. Thank you. Okay, yeah, one wrong letter and poof, everybody goes boom. Oh my god, it's anyway. We do have Dido over here being also banned by FFD. That's gonna be the last choice to take out from this lobby, while DLV is still gonna need to pick up the last ban. They did take out Tokugawa. That's one of the Japanese leaders here. Hojo is still in the game. They do have him to actually base themselves on, and we've seen it multiple times that Hojo does very well in the games. Now, usually on this map, you do see at least one or two civilizations that do have coastal biases, naval, basically, we're calling them navals, that are gonna be picked by either team, mostly because of those coastal trade routes. Second, also the opener up with half coast harbors or stuff like that. That's an insane amount of gold that they can get early on, not to mention quite a strong Frankur in the second era. They took him out. They took out Basil. Why we wanted Basil to come in and just show us the way over here. Oh my god, they're not gonna let it in. There still is some light at the end of the door over there. Theodora is still available, so we might actually see it being picked up. Looks like also Ludwig. This is Ludwig, right? Got picked up by MFD. Yeah, Ludwig the second over here, one of the German leaders. Oh, he's gonna come in based. Basil is banned. Oh my god, Muzras already coming up with the hate against Basil. Come on, man. What do you have against Basil? Basil just doing his job over there, you know, doing what he was meant to do. Anyway. It looks like FDLV is gonna need to pick up their last civilizations here, 2 in order. They do have basically 1.5 minutes to make their choices, and we do see them still thinking about their third one. What should they pick against Ottomans, Rome, and Ludwig at the same time? We got a big powerhouse over there with production. We got big gold generation in the mid game to late game. Kanuni should not be allowed to pass the mid game. If he is, check this out: 1,000 gold, 1,500 gold. Easy peasy by Kanuni here. It looks like also Scotland is gonna be picked up by so Scotland. Okay, this is an interesting choice over here. Picking up Scotland in this kind of game, of course, relying on so many amenities there to get his happiness bonus, an ecstatic bonus. We're gonna need to see if he actually is gonna be put front line or he's gonna be backline, so he can actually benefit from those bonuses. Scott, otherwise, war readiness is gonna be a problem. And you know what? I don't see banned. I don't see Gandhi banned. Can you imagine if Gandhi next to Scotland is gonna be happening over here in the game? They're not gonna like that at all. He's not gonna like it. Also, first Ottoman and then Ludwig. Yeah, they're going sideways. They're going for something a bit out of the box over here. We got MFD showing up with new civilizations that we don't get to see that often. A thing with French community, it's they tend to always short picks international try stuff. I'm not sure if they do try stuff, so or they are more how to say or they have more experience on these civilizations than they do have on the other ones. You gotta remember, they do kind of play in different servers, right? The normal day-to-day games are not between each other. They do play with quite a different array. And wait, Alpha Summit is still in the lobby? He's still in the lobby. Oh my god, we got an imposter over here. He's still in the lobby. What is the other lobby doing? Didn't he realize that he's not in the good lobby? Oh my god, look at this. He's even in the chat with them and he's not realizing this. He's not. Can you imagine if he actually presses yes and he tries to get in? Oh my god. Anyway, let me actually come back to the screen here. What do we have? It looks like Gran Colombia has been taken by FDLV, and the last pick for MFD was Eleanor, England. We're gonna see those theater squares coming up with quite a bit of works in them, and not to mention points for the great writers. Okay, so what do we have here? Mount Darius, come on, come on. We're missing kind of like half the lobby here. They're slowly getting in. I do see also. Oh yeah, there we go. He actually disconnected. He figured it out. He figured it out at some point. We do have Pompi joining, and it looks like Daniel was also joining here. Elephant Guy is gonna join for the spectator, and we do see 2 more slots are gonna need to be filled up over here, probably by the French team. Anyway, they're gonna get in quite quickly over here. I'm pretty sure we're gonna see Sprig and who was it? Not Fiersos, was it Titiits? Titiits is gonna be the 4th one from them. It looks like Ulas, after the pick and ban phase has finished, is not in the channels anymore. But I do see in Meow for Delegation, so it's gonna be, wait, General is not gonna play from Meow for Delegation, because I see Darius, I see Sandro, I see Kiber, and I see Daniel. So it looks like we're not gonna see General playing today. Basically the one with Nico Habibi. Okay, French speaking Eleanor, England. Again, sacrilege, where is the French power? But then it's a CPL game, so all good. KW, man. Anyway, we're gonna need to see. Oh, can you imagine using Eleanor France against the French players? That's just nasty, man. They went for England, no? They went for England. I do see Malm is still gonna need to pick up his Civ. He's on the top slot there. It's gonna matter quite a bit what kind of choice they're gonna put on the first slots, so they do get the priorities when it comes to the great people, when it comes to the great wonders. It matters quite a bit. Dr. Stas, also good evening, sir. This is the semi-final. Yes, this is the semi-final. Happy New Year indeed. Good evening, sir. Also, good evening, Painter Q. Hello, hello, sir. Lut, what is that? What is that? What is that? Oh, man, you guys are coming up with new words over here. I need to learn. What is that? I need to click on stuff. People, loot is people actually. I see, loot is people. Got it. Yeah. It took me a while, like copy pasting, putting it in Google Translate, trying to see the meaning over there, and it is what it is. Okay, so we do have everybody in the lobby. Looks like Darius is gonna go for Ludwig. We got Sandro on Eleanor, England. I do see Pompi on Montezuma. Kiber is gonna pick up Trajan. Malm still needs to pick up something, but he did move away from the first spot. Looks like Sprig is gonna pick up Robert the Bruce in the topmost slot over here in the lobby. We also see Titiits is gonna go for Coupe. Daniel is gonna be the one for Suleiman Kanuni, which is kind of surprising. Didn't we have him before? Like, before somebody somebody else was playing Suleiman Kanuni over here. Somebody like, I don't know, Kiber or Darius. I think they were the ones that really liked it. But this time around, looks like Daniel is gonna try to get that gold generation going. Maybe we're actually gonna see those Janissaries smash through somebody's defenses. Very good units, extremely cheap units, very good attack. Not always working though. You might not get that attack against somebody, and it usually requires quite a few sacrifices from you to actually get everything going for them, but it costs so little and they do so much damage. So most of the time it's kind of worth it to try to get that advantage going. Now we'll see during the game what they're gonna choose. I do want to fix my settings over here for open screen, turn this off. The team labels we're gonna get going in the game, and I do want to start off the prediction for who's going to win today. FDLV going, sorry, for how many remaps first, right? We're going to have one remap token for each team, a 10-10. They will get the opportunity to vote to see if they do get to stay on the map or change the map. I usually speak German to my older Romanian colleagues and English to the younger ones. Oh, interesting, man. I gotta say, you would get along very well with some of my friends. They are, actually a lot of them made Goethe high school here. It's basically the German high school. They know very well German. I just went for the Romanian high school, so I mostly know English. It is what it is. I do have to ask chat, since we do have the map reveal here. Where are we going, chat? Are we going left or are we going right? Where are we going? Chat, it is the time to make a choice. There's a big choice over here, left or right. That's it. Left or right? Pomnavori, good evening, sir. Thank you so much. We're going left here. Daniel is going to be the first one that we're going to actually take a look closer to him. Oh, and he was right here. He was right here. How did you know? He was, look at him. He's right here. Anyway, we do have Daniel with his settler that's about to settle. I'm pretty sure he's just going to settle in place there and get his 2-2 base. He does have a shield tile and a spine tile right next to his capital. Unfortunately, they don't have the extra production point on them. Looks like he's going to get a good river network to actually go for more settles here towards the north, towards the west side. No problem to keep on settling. He's gonna have coastal trade routes with Trajan through the water. This is gonna be amazing for him. And I do notice he's also gonna have the southeast and the east side here to go and settle. Doesn't seem like there's gonna be an opponent for him to be aware of on the seas, so he definitely is open to settle as many cities as he wants on the coast without fear of repercussions. You know, that is quite a problem during the games. Let's take a look at Kiber. Right next to him we do have Rome with scout coming up in 310s. Looks like he's starting to expand his vision towards the west side, and we do have him also next to Gran Colombia. This is gonna be quite close as war goes, or I should say as moving your army goes. This is very close. We might actually see Gran Colombia here try to pull off a quick attack against Rome. Both of them do have quite a bit of a power spike at the beginning, and we're definitely gonna need to wait and see who's gonna get to throw the first punch here. It looks like Rome is also going to have a geothermal settle southwest of that capital. East side is easy to settle on rivers over here, one to the north, one to the southeast, and has the city-state to take out Geneva. Even though, to be honest, this might actually be kept for that research bonus. Well, let's actually move forward towards Eleanor. Eleanor is on the northern coast of the same Rome and Ottomans. When we were talking about them connecting their economies here, we do see London and Stirling are on opposite sides of this Irish Sea over here, and Stirling is exposed to the Londonese caravels. We do have even to the, wait a second, he's even exposed to the galleys. Look at that. You can actually pass from the east to the west through the Irish Sea, that little island over here, just making a land bridge, and can get you to Stirling directly. It's only one tile of attack, though it's not going to be that easy to punch through. London is going to get a builder out in 3 turns. He does have the spice tiles for an extra point of production, and I do see he's also going to get to improve a fish tile. That's one of the reasons he's going builder first here, to get those upgrades as quickly as possible. Benefit from the extra bonuses that you get from the population. Having more production, more food is always good. Now, more cities southeast with another 2 of these spice tiles, giving him the ability to get those extra food points, not to mention a few gold points, while he is gonna probably settle this peninsula here. There aren't that many times that he's gonna get to use for his city. Let's take a look at Darius, which is quite close actually. As you can see, that all 4 players from FFD are very close to each other. We do have Munich here also getting his scout out in 1, starting to explore his lands here towards the south with his warrior, where he does have some seal tiles there to benefit from the extra culture, while he is gonna go north and northeast for the next settles. We're gonna need to see how is he gonna try to get his setup going. It looks like he's gonna be safe for quite some time in the game. This is probably gonna be the simmer. It's exactly who they want to actually be simming over here. Germany, Darius 227 getting his production capabilities up, I'm pretty sure soon enough. Now we do also need to move towards Titiits, which is Coupe, which is here, and it looks like Tehonianga Nuia Coupe getting his settler out in 5. Already has settled on the instance style towards the southwest to go for, and multiple other settlers on the coast here. A lot of forest and rainforest for him to benefit from the extra production from Coupe's ability, the political philosophy. And I do see him getting a single scout out. It doesn't really to be honest, it wasn't really a good return on investment to try to get 2 scouts, since he didn't have many directions to go for. It's either west and then east, that's it. Also, BlazeCat Games, hello there, sir, and welcome. Cool Whip, good day, sir, good day, sir. This is 5 blue CSS, or WTF, oh my god, we actually have 5 blue CSS, I didn't notice. Yesterday, 5 whites, and today, 5 blues. It is what it is, no? RNG strikes again, Cool Whip. Casimir Miller, also good evening, sir, and welcome. Wait, it's 75% French at this point. Cake W, man. Wait, just think how much lucrative learning to speak German would have been compared to English, yeah? Kiber is one of the best players of all time, but Malm has a war Civ. Who's gonna win? That's a very good question, Tyler. But to be honest, I think both of them are kind of war Civs. They're the legions. You don't want to disrespect the legions. You don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. Looks like Malm is gonna get his expansions towards the east, with the visibility expansion towards the east with his scouts, and he did notice Rome's warrior getting away from him, and it looks like Kiber is smelling that scout moving around him, and he's seeing him trying to cross the river towards his cities. He's gonna be like, what are you doing here, Monsieur Malm? Go back to your cities. No pillage, no pillage. We do have Kiber here getting another settler out in 5 turns, and it looks like we do have him moving his scouts on the coast there on, towards the north. Also, I forgot the infamous Scottish sea bias. Yeah, true. To English answer for wonder how the French community feels. It's not CPL. Wait, this is CPL. This is CPL Premier. Yeah. FDLV is in CPL and on CVFR squadrons. Yes, they're getting as much experience as possible, right? We do also need to take a look at Pompi and his continent split here. Looks like he's gonna have one big continent. Unfortunately, not that much to actually get his extra amenities going. He does have his 4, he does have his 5th from the whale tile, and I do notice on the coast he doesn't have something else, like pearls, for example, would be something else. Turtles would be something else, but he doesn't have either. Well, he's gonna get the giant causeway towards the southwest with a bit of extra culture and the ability to get that +3 on attack, only when attacked from the Spirit of Fear ability. He's getting his settler out, and it looks like he never actually scouted to the southwest to see that giant causeway. He doesn't know. He only knows about his east, he knows about his north, when already he's sending his eagle warriors to take trade some punches with Hattusa. Almost lost one of them. I'm not sure what happened to this one. He probably wanted to take a warrior out, and yeah. Oh no, not even that. Wait a second. This guy has 0 experience. Was there a flood at the beginning that almost killed his eagle warrior? I think it was a flood. He probably moved it towards the north, got flooded over there. I'm pretty sure it was a flood. There is no way this guy just lost so much. So, 1,000-year flood on the Rhine River. This is not the Rhine. This is Tonala. Where is this? Tonala? Tonala. No? Tonala. There we go. But it was turn 6. How was that still there at turn 6? I have no idea how this actually got hit by that. Maybe it was something else. I don't know. But it looks like he's trying to go next to Hattusa there. He does have his settler moving also towards the north. And we're turn 10. Let's actually quickly take a look at Sprig. That's starting to get his settlers out. Looks like we got the pause going, and it does seem like Sprig will not need to actually go on the coast that much unless he's, well, unless he will count the capital city. The other cities are not going to have a problem. He could have actually moved off the coast, but it looks like they're just choosing to go for another map, and that's it. Sean's also good evening, sir, and welcome. I'm not sure if it's true or not, but you look like you are in better shape. Thank you so much, sir. Much appreciated, sir. Thank you. That sounds like a compliment. They won the grand finale yesterday. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. 3 unique naval units on Meow, but only one is really a naval Civ. That's very funny. Yeah. Juan JD, good evening, sir, and welcome. Hello, hello. Also, good evening, papas, on YouTube. Hello, welcome, sir. XX Urek, good evening, sir, and welcome. The game yesterday, yes, it was very good. It was very good. Today's game is even gonna be better. Oh, I hope so. I hope so. Also, seriously, why do Germany and Ottomans have a unique boat when they're commercial hubs? Civs, it's kind of funny. Well, it goes with the Civ, I guess. Zarap, also hello there, sir, and welcome. Good evening. Pompi didn't need any more attack bonus. And well, maybe this time he's gonna need it. Let's actually see if he can manage to scrounge something from his amenities there. There still is a remap token available for MFD. We will need to see the response again. And I do want to ask, where are we going? Left or right? Who are we gonna take a look at? Daniel again, or are we taking a look at Sprig? Where are we starting, chat? Where are we starting? Left, we're going left. Okay, so Daniel it is. Daniel it is. Let's see. We got Ottomans here with the ability to go for that diamonds. He chose to settle in place for his 2-2 base, and it looks like he is going to have more diamond tiles to improve towards the north. Actually, that's a lot of extra gold that he's going to get just from tiles. I do see he's going to have a tobacco, actually 3 tobaccos that he's going to get to grab for those extra faith points. Initially, he's going to just grow into or buy this one out from the southeast of Istanbul to get his free pantheon. And we do have him with a possible settle here towards the southwest or another one, but that's actually quite an expensive settle. Not a single hill around it. He might actually want to settle next to it. Anyway, northeast, quite a few good cities that could be settled on these rivers, and I do see he has Hong Kong to take out from the north, while he's gonna make space for himself to just keep on simming here. It looks like he's also gonna have Bogota on the right side to trade to war. Trade some units, I wanted to say, to war. Malm is gonna be there right behind those mountains. Munich, that's gonna be an ally. We do have Rome an ally, and also London an ally. So again, we actually see MFD extremely close to each other here. Oh my god, they nailed this. How did they do this? How do they do this? Civ biases. Now we do also need to move forward towards Kiber. He's gonna be here with some 2-3-1 ivory tiles, some also bananas to get the extra food, and I do see amber for the extra culture, but unfortunately not having all of those points of food on them. I do see on the western side he's gonna get a city on that ivory without no fresh water. Maybe he's actually gonna put it on the freshwater lake over here and just get to improve 4 ivories in a single city. Is this gonna be the Camp's Pantheon? This kind of looks like it's Goddess of the Hunt, no? This kind of looks like it needs to be a Goddess of the Hunt spawn. Like, is there any other Pantheon that he would really want in this location here? Oh my god. Anyway, we do have him also with the Bristol channel to connect with Sandro, and that brings me up to another subject. Looks like London here on the north of Rome. He's gonna get all of these lakes settled, and I do see some geothermals for him to get the extra adjacency towards his campuses, even though that's gonna be later on in the game. Sandro here is gonna get the science from them. Usually London does tend to open up with hybrids and then goes directly into his theater squares to get the amphitheaters built, get those writer points, and then makes his bonuses there from the works. We do have him opening again with builder first. We'll go for the 2 fish tiles to improve, and we're going to need to see what kind of other tile he's going to get. Could go for the horse tile, which is going to give him that extra strategic resource, which is going to be extremely valuable during the game. We do have also to take a look at Darius 227. Munich here, starting off with a scouting 2. Looks like he's moving towards the northeast with his for his visibility there. Has a Coco Heaven City here, northwest, 4 Coco tiles, 1 single city. 4 Coco, 1 single city. That actually sounds like a marketing scheme over here. I think this is a marketing scheme. Yeah, it's a 41 city over here on that Coco tile. Getting the amenity and getting the gold at the same time as getting more Cocos in the city. Who doesn't like that? The Liang cap. Yeah, I don't like that Colombia position because I'm rooting for Sandro's team. Well, I mean, to be honest, Sandro has a way of actually getting the win somehow during the game. So we might actually see him pulling it off today again. Who remapped? It was FTLV remapped. Meow is all also good evening, Lancer. Hello there, sir. Meow is all near each other. Can set up Giga trade routes. Yes, they can. BlazeCat Games. Yes, they can. Is that the distance gonna lead to war versus Aztec versus Eleanor? I guess we're gonna need to see who's gonna pick up Taruga here. It's a city-state in between England and Montezuma. We're gonna need to see what's gonna happen if they do keep this map. Let's take a look at Darius here with his setter coming up in 4. Looks like he's sending. He didn't actually get his first one. Oh, never mind. It's turn 6 kick. We do have him with a good river network, south and west, and I to mention northeast. Doesn't really have an Etemenaki city, even though we've seen so many Etemenakis in the other games. We're gonna need to see if anybody's gonna build it this time around. Taking a look at also Gran Colombia, east side of Ottomans here, quite far away, has his own peninsula to settle and also trade with his neighbor here, Titiits. Looks like Malm is gonna get quite a few bananas in his capital that he's going to need to start improving. Not to mention he's quite far away from Ottomans. If he did have an opportunity to go against his opponent last time because they were close, this time it's gonna be a bit different. There is a chance he can actually use pathway here, get a road over here, get to connect it to Bogota, and use the road pathway to actually reinforce as quickly as possible the attack on Istanbul. There is a way. Now I'm not sure if it's gonna be chosen by Malm. That's my question mark here. Taking a look at it, it's also on the coast. He does have, oh my god, Krakatoa settled second city. Oh my god. It's not enough. It's not enough that Coupe has such a good tempo at the beginning. He's also getting Krakatoa to explode next to him, giving him 3-3-2 tiles and 1-3-2 tiles to settle on with more. Oh my god, man. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh my god. Trainer Jason, good evening, sir, and welcome. Entropy, also welcome, sir. Strong Hacienda Land. Shame he can't derail someone very early either. Yeah, I know, right? We want to see the derail. Let's go. Anyway. Not great in math, but there is certainly not 7 C's. Wait, there's not 7 C's? Oh my god, look at that. Guaterino. Oh, you got caught over there. I'm gonna allow it. Yeah. Oh my god, Guaterino, look at that. Can you imagine the reaction in Guaterino's mind over there when he saw this spawn? He knows what's meaning over there, and his mind just exploded. It was like boom, instant reaction over here in the chat. Free builder on Colombia. Well. I mean, Malm is getting some help also. Let's take a look at Pompi's continent split. Looks like he does have a continent split. West side, he's gonna get another one, and we do have one more turn until they do get the vote. It looks like he's also settling east side on the cattle tile, putting his city a little bit closer to England. He doesn't know yet where England lives though. He does have his Eagle Warriors that are going towards Taruga, and that might actually be the city that he's gonna get to bully at the beginning of the game. Well, Taruga already got a 3-charge builder over there, has 2 warriors that could always transform themselves into builders for Montezuma. Bro gonna hit Harbor turn 15, yeah, exactly, and then gonna hit all of those extra trade routes very early on, get all of that extra production, extra food going. Also, Martinus, welcome, sir, and welcome. Titiits is remap minus, probably he's remap minus, but it's not depending on them anymore, right? We do have Maori already sending his city towards Krakatoa. There was no choice. What choice? There is no choice. Anyway, and then we do have Sprig over here with Sterling. Does he have multiple continents? Yes, he's on a continent split also, so that allows him to get quite a few extra amenities here. That's pretty good. That's pretty pog for, especially for Scotland. It's gonna be a bit too close for comfort to Rome, though. This might actually cause quite a bit of a conflict between them. And we do need to see if Meow for Delegation is gonna be thankful for this, or they're gonna say, you know what, we wanna try another one of these maps. Kokus, also good evening, sir, and welcome. No problem, Quaterino. I mean, I have no idea what is banned or what is not banned, to be honest, by Automod. There's just a lot of banned words. It is what it is. And it looks like we do have them trying another chance. Titiits is getting... Look at Titiits. Look at Titiits. How sad he is. He's so sad. Oh my god. He lost that settle. He lost the settle of the Great Krakatoa. Oh, anyway, this is it, right? They don't have any more remap tokens, so I'm gonna choose the outcome here. It was two remaps, so that's it. And let's actually put up the team labels for chat here to actually take a look. We do have on the left side MFD is basically Meow for Delegation, and then we do have on the right side FDLV showing up in the game. Okay, let's open this up also, let the game load and keep going. Hello there, Mechanic. Hello there, sir, and welcome. Also, hi, I'm Niels. Good evening, sir, and welcome. FDLV would have ruled that map. Yes, they would. They would. That's oh my god. Is this actually a 7 Seas or it's like a mirrored Pangea or something like that? This kind of looks like a mirrored Pangea. Doesn't it look like a mirrored Pangea with like a face of a, I don't know what, Strumpf in the middle? Oh my god. Anyway, it is what it is. Anyway, where are we going, chat? Are we starting from the left or are we starting from the right? This time around, we're gonna need to take a look at their strategics a little bit more in depth than normal. Single person ran away with the whole pot. Yeah. Where are we going, chat? Left, right, left, right. We going Daniel, we going Sprig. Where are we going? With the two bees fighting? Okay, we're going right. Looks like Rafifi makes the choice. Okay, we're going Sprig. Sprig gonna get his diamonds at the beginning. Some of these citrus stars looks like triple continent split. And he's gonna have multiple continents here to settle to the northeast. One red, one green. And it looks like he's gonna need a bit of a... Oh no, he doesn't have that many amenities, like the salt here, and then he's gonna grab this sugar tile, and that's it. I don't think he's even gonna grab this sugar tile, because I'm pretty sure Darius is gonna be there just all over that place. And he's very close to Germany, This is dangerous for Sterling. Anyway, we do have him also benefiting from Horse's second ring, 2 iron tiles in the capital, 1 second ring, 1 third ring. Could definitely settle the coast towards the northwest, which is not gonna be dangerous. We do have him with Cerro de Potosi settle on the western side, so he grabs a lot of gold from the beginning of the game. Not to mention, look at this diamond with Cerro de Potosi. Look at this. Oh my god, he needs to put a city right here. Right, Meow? He needs to put a city right here. No, he is getting like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tiles with at least 3 gold. One of them is actually with 5 gold and could be improved. All of these could be more improved. It's incredible. Anyway, we do have him also with the warrior starting to move towards the west side. He doesn't have the visibility yet to see what's going on in Cerro de Potosi. We're gonna need to wait and see what's going on there. I do notice we do need to move forward towards Pompi this time around. Okay, Pompi. Where is Pompi? Where is Montezuma on the map? Here, past Germany. It looks like this time around they're actually more in between each other rather than the last time when we do have like 4 of them clumped up. For 2 maps, 4 of them clumped up. The other 4 a little bit on, how to say, loose on the map. I think that's the word, like loose. on the map. Terra Australis is a weird continent. Yes, very weird continent. Scotland has the wonder. I mean, it's the sandwich. It's the sandwich continent. Also, buenas noches, croquetes la. No. Scottish will say good morning. Exactly. The Scots will say good morning, man. This looks like a Pangean with extra steps. Yeah, true. Fortuna Belli also good morning, sir, and welcome. I see the Pink Panther is starting to have a dance here in the chat. Gute Nacht. Gute Nacht. Ludwig, gute Nacht, Ludwig. Oh, okay, well, I guess we're going to need to see if Ludwig here is going to bite the dust or not. Let's take a look at Pompi strategics. He's getting his Eagle Warrior. I don't see this time around him having these cities close to him. Wait a second. He didn't have them on the western side, but he does have Jerusalem to go and take out. That's exactly where he's not going with his Eagle Warriors. We do have him with a 2-3 deer tile here, and it looks like he's going to grab 2 strategic resources from the capital. One in the first ring of iron tile, and then horses in the second. Now we also do notice he's gonna have quite a few cities to settle on the river spanning from the northeast towards the southwest of his empire. And while he's gonna have a few coastal settles, Gran Colombia on the right side might have something to say about those trade routes. We do need to see how they're actually gonna try to get all of those trade routes. It is possible, definitely possible, to get the trade routes in the water here for the extra gold. Taking a look at Malm on the coast, Bogota is gonna have another city here with fresh water southeast of that capital. While I do see he mostly has coastal cities, he's gonna need to somehow get his cities on this river on the western side. Has quite a few settles on the right towards Rome. And it looks like, unfortunately for him, there are quite a few rivers that are going to slow his attack down. I'm pretty sure he's not going to be happy knowing that it's going to take a bit too long to actually get to Rome here. And what is this beautiful spawn of Rome? Anyway, beautiful spawn. He does have his gypsum settle over there with some bananas. That's what I was really liking that. Anyway, Bogota is going to benefit from horses in the second ring. He does have iron second ring also towards the south. And also, thank you, Jerry. Much appreciated, sir. Also, Nemes, welcome, sir, on Twitch. Could you recommend me as a good guide for religious victory? No video if possible. I mean, the religious guide, you just get the religious guide with, like, how to say, you do it in like a few sentences. I can tell you right now, if you wanna, well, first of all, against AI, that's gonna be a bit too tough. Everybody's gonna want to get a religion, but against players, you just get to convert, try to figure out where the moksha cities are. Usually it's the first or the second city of their empire, and convert that, not to mention convert another city, just let it simmer a little bit, and then just pump out a lot of apostles and convert everybody as quickly as possible. But be careful to not convert in sequence all of the civs, so they don't see you converting them. That's the problem. So they don't show up on the list over there. That's the trick. If they don't show up on the list, nobody's gonna pay attention. If they do show up on the list, they will pay attention and they will start counteracting. So you need to be a bit, under the radar there. Bob Navori, also welcome, sir. Good trade routes between Coupe and Simon. Yes, and also Montezuma, right? They do have like a triple triangle here of stuff. Also Rafifi, maybe the last gold game. Yeah, exactly. You can take a look at the last gold game, but he said no video, so I don't know if no video. So it is what it is. That's why I didn't mention any video, because he said no video if possible. So I was trying to respond in chat. Good trade, yes. I think Harrison did a video recently. Sure. I don't know. I have no idea if he did. But anyway, the gold game, though, that's one they probably wanted it to end. Kick W, man. Iceland also, good evening, sir, and welcome on YouTube. What the map? This is 7 Seas, sir. This is the 7 Seas. You can actually see the map right underneath my stream over there, my camera. Okay, let's take a look at Coupe here. What does he have? This time around, he's gonna get spice tiles. Looks like he's also gonna have a turtle to improve at the beginning. Didn't go for a builder first. Has some extra spices in the third ring. I do see he's benefiting from quite a few stone tiles and an interesting coast with a lot of forest and rainforest to the south here. He did also meet Rome. He's gonna be quite close to Rome. This might actually cause a bit of a spark between them. Spark of war. We're gonna need to wait and see what how the cookie is gonna crumble here. Has quite a few coastals to go for. City states to also take out. Volin over there from the north could easily be one of his cities, while I'm pretty sure he's gonna be happy that he's gonna settle here. He does have a problem going a bit too far in the south where the land is pretty good, right? So I'm pretty sure he's gonna try to fight his way towards the Roman mainland over here, the paradise. First by AOE, hello there and welcome. Thank you for the follow. Show Sandro spawn. We're getting there. We're getting there. Whoa. Where Gandhi converted everybody peacefully. Yeah. Anyway, Darius 2 to 7, right? Let's actually see. Sorry. Both strategics, right? Horses and iron. Second ring from Tehonianga and Akupe. 3-2 banana to get the extra food going, and he's getting his settler out in 2. Okay, Ludwig. Let's see. Munich. He also has a few of these diamonds in the third ring of 1-3 deer tile that he can couple with the extra food from the bananas, and I do see a possible Etemenaki city in the north. I wouldn't really say it's that many. There are that many tiles over there to make it worth. I do like this second settle on the western side though, where the bananas are, so he can actually get the extra food. +4 campus, easy peasy to settle there. Actually, this is the +5 because, and this is the +5 actually because of the rainforest. Very nice adjacency so early on from the campuses. We do have also Germany benefiting from an iron tile in the second ring, horses second ring west side, and getting a settler in 2 turns. He does have Aztec to fight over here in the south. Looks like Aztec is going to be one of his opponents, and I do see northwest. It's also going to be Scotland here. That is going to be one of his opponents. So this is probably a 2 versus 2 between them. England with Germany going against Scotland and Montezuma, and also Gran Colombia, right? It might actually be a 3 versus 1. Yeah, it looks like it can be a 3 versus 1 against Munich, and then we do have Eleanor here. That could be a possible 2 versus 1. But anyway, I'm pretty sure Sandro is just gonna try to stay on the coast here, and look at that, we actually get to see his spawn. There we go, we got London here. Sandro, big boy, getting his 3-2-1 fertile, and I do see him also benefiting from. He doesn't like the honey. I think Sandro is not that bearish, you know. He doesn't like honey that much. We do have Sandro here that really likes his fur. He likes to hunt down those foxes. He's a foxy hound. Anyway, it looks like he's getting his second settler out in 6, and there are units from warriors from Scotland coming towards him to see how his land looks like. Has a few of these reef tiles to go for, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna want to put as many coastal cities as possible, not to mention also settle some of these lakes to get those Royal Navy dockyards going. I do also want to take a look at strategics before we actually come back to Ludwig, because we didn't check out his strategics. He does have iron and also horses. Second ring, quite easy to acquire, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna grow into them. Access to so many people have diamond tiles in this game. So many people. Oh my god, it's the people on the people with the people. Anyway, Munich did have iron here. Okay, I did see horses here. We're fine. We're good. Rome, south of Tehonianga Coupe, getting his settler on that gypsum tile, and I do see he's getting another one in 5 turns. He's starting to run into a problem with the food generation that he has. He's working this 1-3-1 gypsum tile, and he's not coupling it together with the sheep tile so he can actually grab the food. He does want the bigger production number, so he actually pumps out that settler 1 turn earlier. Instead of making it 6, it's only 5. Also, oh my god, yeah, exactly, all of the gypsums, man. This is again Stone Circle's empire, no? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 quarries that he can get. 8, 9. I don't think he's actually gonna settle the coast. So 9 it is. Anyway, we do have him also with the iron in the south. In the second ring, his horses are going to be first ring. He did settle Kume, got that gypsum tile in his empire, and of course worked at the manatee, while he's also going to grab the banana for the extra food in between those mountains. We do have him with Stringer's upgrades here, with Stringers already getting built. This is quite surprising. Kiber is getting ready for war, and it looks like there was a war declaration. Gran Colombia with Rome are already starting to fight each other here. He He doesn't want to let that scout get through, and it does seem like Malm is trying to get on the ship tile. He did manage to climb onto the ship tile, got through the river at the first light, the dawn of day here. Kiber just couldn't make it. He couldn't make it. It's like in the movies, man. He got left on the other shore. Ardo, also good evening, sir, and welcome. We got some fans of fans over here in the chat. Amazing, amazing. Do you guys have a favorite luxury resource? The turtles. Who doesn't like the turtles? I really like the turtles, no? Does anybody? I mean, I'm pretty sure let's actually hear it. What is your favorite resource? Oh my god, this feels like we need to get a we need to get a poll going. Wine is the, oh my god, wine. How is wine best? Makes my head hurt. Oh my god, it is what it is. Diamonds, oh yeah, diamonds. Machiavelli has a good idea over the diamonds. Yeah, good evening, sir, and welcome. Let's put the screen on Suleiman and then come back to see what's going on. Oh my god. Yuling Yuan in the lands of Edirne here. We do have Daniel benefiting from a very strong wonder. I mean, you thought cocoa settles are good? Take a look at the spices. Oh, the spices. Tequila. Uko Supreme says it all. Tequila. I mean, I'm kind of a whiskey guy. I don't know about tequila. I'm kind of a whiskey guy. It is what it is. And that second thing, I'm already hyped up, so I don't need that shit. With Pantheon, we can get 3 food, 3 production, 3 gold early. Yeah, true. If only Mali gets diamonds. The Mercury. Gotcha, you are like Mercury? Wait a second. That's kind of like, okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to say no, but that kind of sounds weird. Anyway, Spice still, I guess. Look at this Spice setter, guys. Spice Heaven. We do have him with 4 Spice tiles, 5 Spice tiles that could be quite close to each other. I don't think he can actually get this one, right? He needs to settle here, so that's gonna be 4. But he does have wine with the spice. You know, it is what it is. Wine with the spice. Very nice. He's also gonna grab those extra culture points from Wuling Yuan, and I do see he has bananas there for the extra food. In Istanbul, he did have a 2-3-1 spice style to work from the beginning. While did he just get a hut or something from that stuff? I think he got a hut, right? I'm pretty sure he met Wuling Yuan before. Anyway, we do have also his iron tile in the second ring here with some more of those 3-2 bananas and 3-1s towards the northwest. This is the first setter that I gotta say, it kind of looks like an Etemenanki. It kind of looks like this needs to be Lady of the Reeds and Marshes with an Etemenanki settled somewhere, right? Oh my god, look at this. He can actually go on the maze and just get all of this land. It did also get to settle on quite a bit of floodplains, but not as many as he would have if he settled on the maze, right? He's getting all of those there. We're gonna need to see if he is actually gonna want to go there. We do have 2 nations that are going for bronze quite early. That's going to be Montezuma and Scotland. Yeah. Well, we do need to see Darius here grabbing general for himself. He's opening up with campuses. That's going to be a +3 here southeast of Munich, where I gotta say he has a problem. Aztecian Eagle warriors are coming through. Malm is bringing also his warrior here, and it does seem like there is a Scottish scout just sniffing around the city of Mainz there. He wants to see what is the trader going, you know, what are the builders, is there any beer left in the fridge or something? Come on, Germany, what are you talking about? Uranium, oh my god, yes, that's uranium, best resource. What can I say? Now, what is this 7C shape? Yeah, it's kind of weird, to be honest. I still call it like a mirror something Pangea. It's actually 2 small Pangeas in a trench coat. Yes, Kolcha has the right idea there. Arg, Germany, this could get messy. Yeah, this could get really messy. It all depends on the Eagle Warrior movement. Let's actually see if he goes east or if he goes west. If he goes west, it's going to be too late for the Grand Colombian Warrior to come in. No, they're going Munich. They're going Munich. This Eagle Warrior is going to go there for Munich, actually. I'm sorry, I just, for some reason, every time I see the CH in German, I'm thinking, you know, I was thinking of actually saying it like that. I don't think it's the correct way. I'm pretty sure somebody told me it's not. Also, Doka, weird 7 Cs, is new BBG used? Yes, we're using 6.2 BBG over here because it did get into the final version, and I do need to get the patch notes out as quickly as possible. Let's see. Did they put the full patch notes, by the way, of the BBG? Let me actually take a quick peek. Did they get this or not? Full patch? No, yes, they did put the full patch notes. Yes, yes. Oh my god, we need to thank General for this. Let me put you in the chat the full patch notes, and there we go, there we go. So that's the patch notes for BBG. I'm gonna need to get the movie going so we get to actually talk a bit about it, just share the comments and everything about all of the changes that have been done. Okay, well, turn 17, the players are trying to get their settlers out, their third series going. Everybody's going for their third series, and we do have Munich here in a bit of trouble. I do have to say the Eagle Warrior went to the right and then went back to the left. This is kind of surprising. We do need to see Gran Colombia here if he's gonna do anything. Looks like they were trying to get a settler, but the settler went north, so he's not gonna get anything. They're not gonna try to attack into Munich anymore. By the looks of it, they're just gonna sit there pretty. That kind of sounds weird. Was this a misclick from Pompi? Because this was the weirdest misclick ever. It's the Eagle Warrior, yeah. Yeah. They really messed up on their attack. -5 on the city center. Can't take it. What -5? You mean the river? He could have just moved over. German trade route going to be pillaged. Well, if he's actually going to connect it to Munich, he's definitely going to get pillaged. Yeah, we got a scout over there just ready to feast on whatever comes from the trader. We do need to see on the other map, on the other side of the map, if anybody else is getting attacked. Looks like Aztec got his 3 cities going, and we do see him with good enough cities. Gran Colombia did manage to grab a builder from Jerusalem. That's a 3-charge builder, bringing it back to the capital, going for the coffee settle north of Bogota and getting his campuses going. It's only a +1 though. He didn't have the goal to go for an extra tile to get the adjacency from the fish there. At least from the reef he's gonna get the +2, but yeah, not enough gold. No, wait a second. Cartagena is a geothermal, right? So that's a +2 over here next to the city center, getting another campus, third campus in Quito, and of course we do see he's getting scouted out by Rome and Germany at the same time. Chapelis looked at the trade warrior in the city. There is an inner -5 now. Warrior in the city. Look at the trade of the warrior to the city. Okay, let's see. Oh, -5 strength versus cities before reaching the classical era by the. Oh, the BBG. This is from BBG. This was from BBG. The patch. This was from the patch. What? Oh my god. Really? So you can't do this anymore? Oh, that just sounds bad, man. Let me actually, I'm opening up the changes right here. So this is on every unit at the beginning of the game. You just get a -5 against the... Oh, that just sounds bad. But where are the changes? What is that? Other, disaster, flood, improvement, military engineers, plantation, spawn, unique district. Okay. Where's the change? Egypt, goal, Russia, Sumer. I don't see the change. Anyway, look at the, is it works versus CS? I don't see the CS. I cannot see the CS. As in, let me see if I can find a CS with a unit inside. There we go. Yeah, it's still -5 against the CS. Oh no. Oh no, that is so weird. Anyway, we're gonna see more settlers coming around here, and it looks like we got some monuments from them. There are also some of these pantheons started to show up. Got a vote and plunder for Rome, not the gypsum one, not the stone circles one. It looks like Rome is also defending with a slinger against the Grand Colombian scout while pumping out his 4th city here. Now he was settled by Maori. One Kanuni got settled very close to Rome. We'll need to get those connections towards Grand Colombia Colombia with the trade routes, and it does seem like Tehunianga Nuyakupe, or I should say Titiits, has no shame. He doesn't care that Rome's empire is right here. He's just gonna settle cities right in the face of him. We do have him with a fourth city coming around in 2 turns, and it looks like Ngarawahia did get settled on the tip of the peninsula here, getting his boats improved. And I do have to say he's also getting scouted by a Roman warrior. He needs to be careful against that. Didn't get a pantheon yet. We do have also Ottomans managing to get Lady of the Reeds and Marshes, and I still don't see that Temenaki being placed anywhere. It does seem like at the moment we do have Daniel going for his currency next turn, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna want to get his commercials down quite quickly. And we do have him with settlers coming up from Istanbul, and also Moksha establishing that in 4 turns. Munzanath Bogota is placing Gavron Plaza near that +1 campus, using the plaza to get a +2/+3 harbor from 2 cities. Oh, I see. That's why you think he's gonna get this going. Well, I guess we're going to need to see it happening. We're going to need to see it happening. Check if Scotland lost a settler. No, he didn't. He's getting bullied. That's what's happening here. He's getting very big bullied. We got him putting down in camels. This is always a sad sight to see. Whenever we're gonna have Scotland like this in a war position, it's very sad. And one of the reasons we don't actually see Scotland that much in the games, because he might be forced to get the double in camel, triple in camel setup. This settler is too close to Edinburgh to go and settle that one. I do see Sterling is starting to get a few more of these slingers, so he can shoot with rocks these German and also Ottomans scouts from his lands here, getting his monuments for the extra culture. While I do see he's discovering animal husbandry right now, it's gonna take a while to get archery, to actually get that horseback riding and so on for his classical units. I do have to say also Germany is not putting down in camels yet. He still is getting his campuses. That's a +3 that he just put down, and also another +2 here next to Trier, while Munich just got a +3 in the capital. No pantheon from him. Uh-oh. We got Aztec trying to get into the lands of England. Oh, Sandro Games. What are you doing, Sandro? Please check if I did check that. Why no Liang? I think he wants to actually... how to say... he wants to take it slow. He really wants his commercials down, getting the district discount, and then wants to work on that Temenanki. I think that's what he's planning. And since he didn't open up with Liang, looks like he's not that interested in improving the city of Edirne or Ankara for that matter at the beginning of the game. 4 settler coming around. He did manage to get a builder. Gonna pop another one in 2 turns and one from Edirne next, while he is gonna need to start improving all of his strategics, not to mention luxury resources, so he gets that happiness bonus going. And going for commercials next by the looks of it. Well, I guess we'll see. We'll see how things evolve. 4th city from Maori going south. Where is it? Where is he going? Where is he going? Is he just gonna settle? Oh my god. Maori can just keep on settling the islands, no? This island is kind of crap. This? Maybe he's gonna get God of the Sea. If he gets God of the Cities, cities will be much better on the islands. Could even get Volin quite quickly. But that... Oh my god. That Volin city actually got galleys out. He got galleys out. That's problematic. Okay, Sandro here still is fighting off the Scottish scouts, not to mention these Aztecian eagle warriors from his land. Did manage to get a galley that boosts up the city's defense quite strong, and it's not going to be a problem. And it looks like Scotland is still not allowed to put down his 3rd city. This is such a slowdown for him, such a slowdown. Keeping over here him on 2 cities for so long is going to hurt him so bad. Germany still didn't actually get his pantheon. Montezuma did go for God of Craftsman. He's gonna get an extra point of production on his strategic resources, not to mention faith per turn from those. And I do notice he has a problem. The German slinger did come out of the city of Munich and is starting to push back that eagle warrior, wants to really push him back from the campus, so he starts working on it, while in the meantime he's getting his settler out in 2 turns. Looks like Germany is bringing another one of these slingers to finish the job. Didn't get get his improvements yet on the diamonds for the extra production point, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna come soon with a builder in 2 turns getting trained over there in the city center. Gran Colombia also finishing his campuses, did manage to get a bit more science than others with 11 and 5 culture only. We do have Liang being established in Bogota, and I do see him starting to improve his amenities over here, the cotton being one of the first. In the city states, we do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these city states, 4th generation. None of the nations in the game are actually prone to getting religions. This is incredible. Cahokia will have the gold generation for them. We do have Geneva also for the science, and I do see Antananarivo, Ayutthaya with Vilnius and Namadol will be providing some culture bonuses. We also have military here, Volen military state that is probably gonna die to Kupe. I would think he's gonna die to Kupe, but I guess we're gonna need to wait and see exactly what's gonna happen there. With Liang getting established in the capital city of Kupe, he does have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 resources. This is actually, no, 15. Wait a second, he actually has, this is the most resources I have ever seen in Liang capital. I think he actually has 16. So check this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 with that spy style. 16 resources. It doesn't, what doesn't work on the seas? He didn't go reeds. Why would he go he did go reeds. What do you mean? He did go Lady of the Reeds. Oh, Liang doesn't work on sea resources anymore. It was all resources, if I remember correctly. Anyway, that would be interesting if it doesn't. Okay, so that would be 10 resources. That still is more than we usually see it. Now, you only take out like 3 resources from the coast. That's still gonna be more, like what, 12 resources that he's gonna get improved with Liang. He can't kill those resources even if he wanted to. Exactly. So, you know, that's what Liang is good for him, no? He just wants to benefit, get as many tiles as possible with the extra bonuses on them. I do see commercial hub investments coming out from Rome, fighting for Zankian, and it looks like he's gonna get that extra trade route capacity. While in the center screen, we do have already Gran Colombia with 2 points a turn. I do also want to start off the prediction over here for who's gonna win, and then we're gonna need to take a look at all of the game. MFD or FDLV. There we go. Start up the prediction. I played on beta 2 days ago. It worked. It worked. On the seas. Yeah, I mean, I am expecting it to work. I don't know why you're saying it's not, but I guess we're gonna need to see it. We're gonna need to see it. That's already a 3-3 banana, by the way, and that's not from Liang. That is not from Liang. The stone tiles would have actually had an extra point of production or food on them if Liang had its promotion up. Anyway, now we're gonna need to see here. Got us a festivals for Gran Colombia to get the extra culture on all of these improved plantations, and he does have a lot of bananas to improve here, not to mention some of these cotton tiles. I do see Aztec did put down an encampment from Tenochtitlan. We're gonna need to see if he's actually gonna pull off an attack against Germany. We already see Scotland has his double encampment setup starting to come around, and Cullen, no freshwater city. Emotional damage over here. Oh my god. Look at Cullen. Look at Cullen. That is so sad. That is so sad. Imagine what's going on through the minds of Sprig over here. Got pressured into putting a non-freshwater city by cats. Can you imagine? So many cats came around his settler that he was like, no, I'm putting the city right now, man. Gotta get a home because these cats are getting in everywhere. Kirin shows the great people. I'm trying to find why Colombia open campuses. There's no, oh my god, a lot of scientists here. I think it's just for the district discount. He just wants his district discount. So open up campuses. We're going to need to see him getting that government plaza discounted probably. And I do see him going for currency, state workforce in 3. I think he's actually going to discount commercial, not the government plaza. If he's going currency, he's going commercials, not harbors. So I would imagine he's going to put down a commercial here from Cartagena de Indias and then get the plaza from Bogota. Also, choosing to go for Liang in the capital has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Resources, not that much. Maybe 8 with the banana over here on the right side, but not that many. Not that many, especially after we've seen the 12 over there. This is just like, you know, average, not even average, below average. Someone just walked by and heard him talking about building a city next to cats out the context. Yeah. Next to building a city next to cats. Yeah, perfect. Yeah. I mean, it is what it is, no? Yeah, there we go. Commercial put down. Okay, we got London here, settlers. It looks like that Eagle Warrior couldn't do anything. Pompi is gonna need to come back to his own territory. While I do see the commercials have been finished here on Daniel, we did have already the first merchant picked up by Rome. Daniel is starting to make his own points right now on one great merchant point a turn, but he's going to get more as he's going to finish his markets. Not to mention, did manage to get another commercial in Istanbul. One turning his government plaza next to the mountains for upcoming campuses next to it. We still don't see him getting all of those production points in Edirne because of his Lady of the Region Marshes. Not to mention, he didn't put down a Temenanki here. He's choosing to go for his market here from Edirne instead of actually going for a Temenanki. Mining next turn, political philosophy in 3 for Daniel. Let's actually take a look at the ERA score screen. Looks like everybody did manage to make it except Sprig, which is getting his encampment training projects, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna grab one of these generals, so that's his point right there. We also do have him 3 turns out from archery with state workforce finishing up in 2. He does have a few of these slingers to upgrade into archers if he needs to, and did manage to take out the units that were basically sniffing around his cities over there, trying to figure out where the good stuff is. She was like, what did he just say? Yeah, what did he just... Oh my god, man. Yeah, getting a city next to cats, it is what it is. Or the cats will not let you build a city where you want. It is what it is. Did you see cat turning off PCs? You know, you never know what cats do these days. All Triangle also, hello there, sir, and welcome. He's just too far away from Germany to hard aggro horse, so not surprising. Show us great people. Yeah, I did see that. Okay. Eleanor, we got Sandro here getting his traders out, and I do see him working on new ones. The lighthouse is coming around from his city on the right side. A bit surprising that he settled Manchester off the coast here, only getting a +1 Royal Navy dockyard instead of getting a bigger one. He will also have another city towards the northwest to settle, well, actually a few more cities to settle over here, but that's right in the face of Scotland. I don't think he's that happy having Scotland so close to him with general on his side. Also, we do have Ibrahim actually getting established in Germany's territory. I do see Darius here is going to get the benefits of Big Ibrahim, while we do have Darius also about to start chopping with his builders and starting to improve his other tiles. He didn't get his horse tile improved yet, nor does he have his iron improved. Looking at the text, we do have Darius getting his animal husbandry, political philosophy in 6, and also just finished his government plaza in the city of Mainz. Doesn't look like he's actually gonna go for internals here, and that is a very weird event in Munich. He actually has 2 governors. That is very weird. She was like, what did he just say? Yeah. I just got back a moment while Sullen settled off the water because a lot of cats came around the city center, and well, the settler kind of got scared. He wanted to build his own house, you know, build walls against the cats, so this is what happened. He will defend Germany with the MP and +3. Okay. MP. Okay. Well, Scotland did manage to recruit Burica, and we do have Darius here still needing to actually start something up. I'm not sure what he's doing. We do have Darius on archery next turn, got his 4th city out, and I want to see what is he chopping. I want to see. Okay, he's chopping an encampment. He really wants an encampment with a general here. Has another 2 chops on that deer tile, and from what I do notice, of course, since he did discover bronze working, he can chop the rainforest also. Gran Colombia, Lian got established. We do have him with beautiful extra food points coming around from his plantations here. 4211 bananas. And I do want to check Coupe. There we go. No, okay. Spice tiles. We do have turtles with extra food. 4311s. And it's not a lighthouse. It's not a lighthouse. It works. Liang works. Wait. Wait a second. Is this stone tile from Engarawahia? Yeah, this is Engarawahia. That's why it doesn't have the extra food on it. So he has the... yeah, there we go. Crab tile also. 323. It works on the coast. The movement point. Yeah, yeah. Oh, the movement point. MP. Yeah, sorry. I didn't know what you're referring. When you said MP, I was thinking multiplayer. He's coming in with multiplayer and he will defend with multiplayer. Yeah. Yeah. That's the coupe bonus. 1 plus 1 food. Okay. He got the coupe bonus. Well, was it a 4311 before? Maybe it was, and I don't know. Maybe it was and I didn't see it. Yeah, could be. Wait, is this actually... oh, this is not in the capital either. Sorry, this is from Engarawahia also. This is a 4311 from Engarawahia. Oh my god, man. This is confused. And this is also from Engarawahia. Oh, none of these are actually from the capital. I'm sorry. He doesn't have the resources from the capital. Cake W, man. He just got these. Because he wants Engarawahia to actually have tiles to work, right? And there aren't that many. The city is already 4 pop, and he has like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that he can work. Now he's gonna need to get all of those crabs improved. He did get out of the sea, making that city quite viable when it comes to the extra production on these coastal resources. He just needs to keep on improving them. Yeah. Okay. We're at 10:30. We're just about to pop into the next era. We got horses coming around here from Aztec. Looks like also 3 tens for an encampment training project to finish in Munich. That would be Germany chopping out a general for himself. He just got one. And we also have Aztec getting one. The commandant general got given to Gran Colombia, and there is still another general available for them to pick up. We're going to need to see who's going to try to actually get to it. Rome also getting government plaza here. It started building hanging gardens on the riverbed there from the city of Cume, getting it finished in 5 tens, while he's gonna get his extra markets for the trade routes. It looks like he did also manage to pick up Marcus Licinius Crassus for a merchant, and it does seem like the next one is gonna be Coleus here. This would be prime merchant for Montezuma to get an extra attack point over there from the luxury resource. Imhotep first engineer, that's gonna be big if Germany is gonna get it, but I do notice Germany just wants to keep on getting generals here. He did recruit Sun Tzu, and I do see his builders are starting to move towards tiles with resources. I hope they're gonna move towards tiles with resources. Can you please check yields and golden ages? I mean, golden ages, everybody's in a golden age. I checked this earlier. And yields, there we go, yields. We're gonna need to start talking about each and every one of them. I just give them a few, like 10, 15, 20 seconds at the beginning, so they actually pick up their golden age points, so I can talk, you know, in general and not stop. Just give me a second. Okay, Daniel here, Pembrashe Voice Golden Age, 4 cities strong. We do have him 10 science, 26 culture, with Edirne putting down one of these campuses. Still does not want to build a Temenanki. He's even getting smashed over here, and he's refusing to put Liang over there and get a Temenanki in the city of Edirne. He's trying to show us, hey, I don't need a Temenanki. I can make this pawn work without it also. Who needs free extra science and a lot of culture on his tiles over there? It's fine. Ancestral Hall coming up in 4 tens here from Istanbul. While he did improve his horses, he still doesn't have his iron improved. He does have, I guess, Rome to trade with in the southwest, but he's going to need to put quite a further away city, and I don't see him actually having the ability to go against anybody at the beginning, so I'm expecting him to just keep on simming here. Kiber, 12 science, 36 culture on 4 city Rome, getting his markets out quickly, and the building hanging gardens, getting also a +3 campus here between the mountains, while the moment I don't see new settlers either being trained or on the way towards new settle spots. He does have 61 points of production. That is a lot of production extra over the other players in the game with just 4 cities. Looking at Sandro, also 10 science with 22 culture. Looks like Aztec's Eagle Warrior was moved away from that. And Ottomans is stopping his neighbor here, Scotland, from getting his encampment down from that city of Cullen. I do see a fourth city from Sandro, while he's going to finish his government plaza here on the coast to get those harbors with more adjacency. He did manage to get lighthouses built, so he gets those extra trade routes between his cities. Did also manage to get up quite a few turtles here for the extra science and gold. While the city in this city, actually it's a question: is he going west? He keeps going west, or is he going north? Where is this settler going? Because I don't see him having one of those waypoints on it. Please check if Ottoman has scouted properly around William Yuan. His city's position is sus. Okay. He did. He knows everything. He knows everything he needs to see. Can you also watch through the Civ client? No. Unfortunately, ECG party, no. For some reason, they never implemented a way in the game. Actually, there are two things that are extremely important to have a very good community. First, replayability on your saves, replayability to actually see the history that you did, to see your options, to try to get your game analyzed by you, by other people, and so on. And the second one is the spectator mode, which is basically, hello, free advertising. Yeah, they never did it. It was a mod that was developed quite a long time ago by Jack the Narrator. Also, not sure if the stats are given to the city or the owner of the governor. So, Guaterino, you're talking about Governor Ibrahim here? I do not see the slingers having the extra movement. Anyway, we do have him getting another encampment training project next turn, but we do need to take a look at Darius here. With 19 science and 11 culture, he does have Drums of War Golden Age. He's going to start producing some units at some point, because Drums of War only gives you one single option. You need to get the military out. And it does seem like he's going to have a hard time actually getting through this river on the western side. While I do see he's flexing his military towards the south, I think I know where the danger is. He's really afraid Aztec is gonna come against him with quite a few units, and he's right. We do have Azcapotzalco here with two of these horses and a general that could arrive at any point over here against Germany cities. Titiits also 16 science with 22 culture on 4 cities at the moment, soon to be 5 on Maori. It looks like a Maori settler did go to Kayapoi. I was thinking he's gonna go south. Well, he went north, and he's sending also his boats towards Volen. That will give him one of these builders. It's only a one charge, so I don't think he's gonna care about it. I don't think it's gonna be enough, only 3 boats against the boat city strength here from Volen. But anyway, I guess we'll see if Titiits is gonna manage to successfully take that one down. Ancestral Hall in 2 turns. While I do see he did improve quite a few of his scraps, he's getting a lot of gold from these resources. 29 gold a turn right now for Titiits. Malm, 17 science with 31 culture on 4 city strong Gran Colombia here, getting his ancestral hall next turn while he's putting down commercials. I do see galleys coming out from Cartagena de Indias, and well, we do have some slingers deployed to the east towards Rome, but he's not gonna get attacked here by Rome. Doesn't look like that's gonna happen. Got his commandant general, has an ally here to the west, Aztec, and it does seem like he's gonna just keep on simming until Llaneros or something. Okay, next up, Pompi, 10 science, 20 culture, 3 cities strong, going for Temple of Artemis. He put it down, never actually finished it. Right now going for his 4th and 5th settler, while he's sending only 3 horses with a general. Basically, this is a grief squad going against Germany here. It looks like he's forcing Germany to get a few spearmen to defend himself. And in the meantime, Darius is going to keep on putting gold for his archers to get upgraded from the slingers. That's a shame. It would be yes, I know, ECG. That is a real shame. That is like, it boggles my mind, man. It boggles my mind how they don't want these like little improvements that would just totally change the community, right? It would give basically the tools for the community to get better, the tools for the community to get stronger, the tools for the community to get more knowledge faster, and at the same time also cooperate with each other. I have no idea. No idea. It is what it is. 13 culture Germany, what golden drums of war. He went for drums of war, yeah. Anyway, now we do have Sprig here with 8 science and 23 culture, 3 cities strong, and I do see Governor Magnus in the capital with Moksha in Edinburgh. He will get his campuses right now with another one of these encampments coming up from Cullen. That city has a real problem when it comes to its housing there. It's only 2 population. It's going to take quite a bit of work and effort here to get it to a 4th, and we do see him about to improve his see-through style here next to the encampment, while he still has the diamonds to improve here to the northwest of Cullen. It does seem like he's going to need to grab a few new builders to get that going. Started to put down his gold courses for the extra gold, amenity, and of course culture, while he still has quite a few chops. I don't see him chopping units like horses or swordsmen from his cities. We do have Sprig with that Pembrasian voice, and it looks like he's only 38 points of production. At the moment, actually, he's the lowest one, but not by far from Sandro. I don't know what's going on in Sandro's territory, but it looks like he just doesn't like production. Sandro only 39 points of production. What is going on with the big man himself, Sandro Games, with almost the lowest production in the game? Can you imagine? Almost the lowest production in the game. Also, must be drums. Yeah, it is drums. It is drums. Danish, no holy sites. Nobody's getting a holy site. No, nobody's getting a holy site. Is that audience? Yes, he's getting audience chamber in the city of London, and also sending his settlers here towards the western side. Looks like he just put down Bristol off the coast, again off the coast, and he's sending another settler towards the west. I would assume it might actually be either Gypsum or to the south of that volcano. While he doesn't actually have anybody to trade with on the western side, he could try to trade with Ottomans, right? If he gets the city on the Gypsum, and then Edirne gets the city over here on the 2-2 base next to the spy styles, they're just gonna be so happy getting those trade routes going. Do we have anybody warning? Oh, well, we do have Germany managing to get his second general, and I do see him starting to chop his horses so he can actually get that extra classical defense strength in his garrison. While I do see Aztec is moving his horses up here. We do have a Warlord Strong coming up in 4 turns from Mines, and I do see Magnus did get established in his capital city. Getting a few more of these campuses, and he's taking away Temenanki. No, this can't be. This cannot be. Etemenanki on Germany, not Etemenanki on Daniel, who has Lady of the Reeds and Marshes. Oh my god, I hope he's not gonna finish it. Look at Daniel, he's not getting it. Daniel is not getting it. Oh my god, is this a mistake or not? Oh my god, let me actually put up a poll over here. Is... Okay, let's ask chat, because I'm pretty sure we're getting trolled right here, but I want to ask chat. What is chat gonna say here? What is chat gonna say? What is chat gonna say? Oh my god, we already got an answer. It's no. It's nay. We got 3 answers. It's nay. Is Daniel trolling us by not getting a Temenanki? In Edirne, look at this city, man. It's beautiful. In Ankara, look at this city. Beautiful. Beautiful. He doesn't want a Temenanki. No, no, no. Red card. Oh my god, look at chat. Chat on one side, he has no good. What do you mean no good at Temenanki city? I mean, now it's not good because he plays down his commercials, but he did have Ankara, for example, that could have been right in the middle on that commercial. He could have had such a good Temenanki city. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 tiles for Temenanki. Well, -1 because he would have settled, put it on 1. So 8 tiles for Temenanki. With 2 spots for feudalism boosted farms. Oh. Anyway, yes, he's even Reeds. Look, Lady of the Reeds and Marshes. New patch, nerf the Pantheon. That is true. They did nerf the Pantheon, yes. You do actually need to build the farms to get the extra production, and that's a bit surprising, right? He took this and he didn't actually get it. What did it do? Yeah, you need to work the tile. Yes, exactly. You need to actually improve the tile, improve the farm to make it work. Yeah, makes it quite bad, to be honest. Yes. Yes. It's a bit too bad, actually. Well, anyway, let's move around the map over here because it looks like a chat is really adamant to say no. So it's 7 no's with 4 yeses on chat. Okay. Let's see how this finishes. We do have a few more cities here from Gran Colombia, and it looks like we're gonna have Bogota, Cartagena de Indias, and Quito starting to train these settlers and sending them on their merry way. We also see Maoris getting a lot more cities here. Took out volume from the north, and look at that, the 3 galleys were enough. We do have motion establishing in Engarwahia, and the capital city is working for a Stonehenge. He did finish his ancestral hall, so right now when he's gonna put down another settle, he's gonna get a free builder from it. We also will see him needing to get that religion established, and from what I do notice, he started to send his builders all over the place here to keep improving his lands. Titiits, did he get his feudalism so quickly? No, he doesn't have feudalism. Okay, I was worried because he's going drama and poetry quite early on. He probably really wants his mares early on for that extra culture and extra faith. Well, I do see arenas starting to come around from Arpinum. This is quite a surprise here, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna need a few builders to actually chop down Colosseum. Arpinum is getting magnets in that city center, and he does have multiple tiles with forest and stone chops for him to get at get the Colosseum. 1, 2, 3, 4 chop, very good chops. 5 actually if he wants to get 6 if he wants to get this. 7, 8. Oh, he can get this. Bingala establishing Kume with that +2 camp. He didn't want to take out the banana. You see, banana more important. Also, Monstrat was saying he picked Lady of the Reeds and Marshes. That automatically demands that he maximizes how many floodplains he can keep and match one city with the Temenankian maximum possible floodplains. I know, right? It would be a decision made in the stars, but it wasn't. It wasn't. That's still good. Yeah. That pretty much makes it Civ6 for not doing so. After picking Reeds and Marshes Pantheon, he probably wanted to deny that from somebody else, even though, to be honest, nobody in the game actually has that good of an Temenanki. It might be also that he gave it to, who is it? Germany? No, Germany really doesn't have a good he didn't settle a good Temenanki. He could have had one, he didn't settle one. Like he could have had this, for example, right? Settle on the cotton and get all of those on the right side, but he chose to put it a little bit left side and split this area between 2 cities. Well, Munich is starting to pump out a few more horses, has a decent army of archers here, 6 archers, 7 archers in the city of mines, with Wallerstrom finishing up in 2 turns. I do also notice one of these spearmen, actually 6 archers, no? 2, 4, 6. This was a spearman, not an archer. And we do have a few units from Aztec that were trying to knock on the doorstep of Germany, but nobody's home. Or actually, I think the whole family is home, you know. It's dangerous. We got also Pingal establishing in Azcapotzalco with more campuses coming in next to those geothermals. Gavron Plaza got placed right in the middle of these mountains with a greenery coming up in 2 turns. Aztec is starting to expand with his 4th and 5th settle. Liang established here. Liang was here, and he did get the extra production point. I do see the stone tiles got those extra points, and still these turtles are given to Engarwahia. And Ney wins. Also, Castel, good evening, sir. What's everybody's Pantheon? I'm like 10 minutes behind on YouTube. Okay, so Daniel did go for Lady of the Reeds and Marshes here on Ottomans. Kiber on Rome did go for God of War and Plunder. He's getting the extra points on his commercials, and of course encampments and engineers. Encampments. Animals and merchants. Animals and anyway, we do have Eleanor here also with, he went for Divine Spark for the extra points on those writers and great scientists. Darius 44 science with 30 culture. Ludwig II is on no pantheon. He doesn't have a pantheon yet. Titiits did go for God of the Sea on Coupe. We do have God of the Sea, and also he did get a religion. That's going to be Zen meditation with sacred places. We do have Malm here on Gran Colombia that did go for Goddess of Festivals, and he's rolling in a lot of culture from all of those points here. And I'm pretty sure he has more of these plantations to get going. Look at that, 3 bananas upgraded in Cartagena de Indias, 3 plantations upgraded in Bogota, and more in the other cities. That's such a beautiful pantheon here. We also have Pompi with a pen brush and voice golden age, and Pompi did go for God of Craftsman. Extra production on strategic resources on the iron and the horses right now, but he's gonna get it on later on the coal or the oil and so on. Niter, Sprig, what is Sprig? 3 cities strong, getting a... Oh my god, he's actually photo settling Germany. He's actually photo settling Germany, sending horses towards the west side, and he did go for God of the Forge. He actually wants extra production towards units. Looks like he actually wants to go so far away to the west side, he wants to hit Ottomans through a one-tile choke that's full of spices. It feels like that army is just gonna stop on the spice tiles and not gonna move away from it. They're gonna be like, no, this is good. This is where we like it. You know, a lot of food over here. It's warm. It's cozy. We got seas. We got mountains. We don't want to go anywhere. Why would you go to war when you have all of those amenities there? Anyway. Can I see Sandro's land, please? I think he's hacking. Whoa, hackers. All sign. Hello there, sir. I mean, what is he hacking? The lowest production? He's hacking the lowest production. That's what he's doing. Oh my god. Okay, Sandro 56. Look at that. His lowest production in his team. Sandro Games 13 science, 46 culture, where production. Darius will clear them both. It might be. And also Ludwig no Pantheon 1050 early. What is he doing? Oh, he doesn't care about it. Doesn't care about it. Can build a holy site to get some faith pattern to get a Pantheon at least. A better usage of production compared to building a substandard Etemenanki. Oh my god, substandard Etemenanki. Why you disrespect Etemenanki like that? Anyway, it looks like Darius is going to want to take a Hokia. He's already deploying his horses and his generals towards that city center. And we do have him with another horse that's going to get chopped over here in the city of Trier. The units of Aztec cannot push through. It looks like Germany did make quite a wall of defense there, and it does seem like at the moment Aztec will still need to gather his extra luxury attack bonus. He's only on +3. In the city state screen, we do have Darius managing to keep Ayutthaya, Sus, Daniel is keeping Geneva, and Geneva, by the looks of it, on the seas here. Nobody's gonna get to it. Nobody's gonna get to it. Nobody's on that coast yet. Just for something he's going to get anyway. True. All the while, Darius is taking all the horses. All the horses, yes. Oh, and Temenaki is actually getting built. But not in the city we wanted to see it. Not in that big city of Edirne. Or this one, Ankara. It's getting built in Germany's territory. And Cahokia is about to pop here. You see that city only has 19 defense strength. It doesn't seem like he's actually going to get to do anything. It's being put under siege. 4 or 5 horses next to it. I'm pretty sure next turn he's going to die with all of the chops in it. With all of the pillages in it. Yeah, also Scotland here, it looks like he started pumping out more horses. The initial ones are going west side with a general, Burica, and we do have him photo settling his opponent towards Germany. It looks like he's also confident that Germany is going to have all of those units deployed to the south to defend against Aztec, and not going to have the extra strength to actually put a few units on the western side of the German territory to try to take out whatever Scotland is going to throw at him. And we do have Cullen also getting another builder, did finish his golf courses in each of this city, and I do have to say he's only on 15 science and 38 culture with 47 points of production. Wait a second, oh yes, Sandro Games is not the last one in production anymore. It's actually Daniel. Wait a second, Daniel. You see what happens? Noe Temenanki lost the place to Eleanor England, man. Eleanor England getting more production than Ottomans here. We do have quite a wave of builders with probably feudalism bonuses finishing up on Daniel soon. He will get to settle that wine tile to the east of Ankara and gonna put a city. Why is he not putting a city next to all of the spices? He's gonna put a city here on the 2-2 base. Okay, next to 2 spice tiles, but he would have had such a great city. Okay, this is confusing. Why is he not doing this? This is very Daniel is why all sign. Why am I wrong in saying this city is the best one? Oh, now he's sending it. Okay, never mind. Now he's sending it. Okay, okay, Daniel. Okay, okay. Yeah. It is what it is, man. Wait a second. I need to actually put my chats in order and turn off what I had here. I know. Good evening, sir, and welcome on YouTube. Okay, so we are a few turns away from seeing the Scottish units actually appear here. Ottomans does have a horse moving to the east side, and Scotland will have a scout to try to see if he can actually grab a settler or two. With Ottomans getting his builders, he's also going to have the ability to get a few of those chops going, and we're going to need to see what is he going to chop out. England about to settle the gypsum tile that we were talking about earlier on the fresh water towards his ally here, towards Ottomans, while he's also working on his amphitheaters to start working on those writer points. Right now he's on 6.9 with Germany on 1.1. Marco Polo about to be recruited by Rome. We do have him on 9.2 great merchant points at 10. That's going to be a free trader for him, which is extremely valuable. Ottomans did manage to get Fkdn, that would be the one for extra faith, and Rome did get the first one, Zankian. So Rome will actually have 2 extra trade routes if he manages to get Marco Polo recruited at the same time. 246 series. What are you doing there? Păi da, dă-te jos. Ce te-am rugat ieri? Păi, okay, it's fine, it's fine. You see, she almost closed down the PC again. You only have 2 more. It is what it is remaining. Oh my god, I just said it again. I just said it again. What do you mean also? I just said it again. Why are you putting limits on my expressions over here? Oh my, oh my. Anyway, we do need to take a look also at the sim of Rome here, after he did actually get to plug in Magnus in the city of Arpinum, got his Colosseum started up, and it looks like he's 1 turn away from finishing it. He's probably going to chop it out with the builder next turn using the Magnus extra awesomeness. I do also notice he's going to get quite a few bath adjacency points, one here, and then he's going to put the how to say, industrial zones in between. Has slots for 3, perfect. We'll also, by the looks of it, put a theater square in between all of those wonders with Colosseum about to finish. That's going to be a easy +7 theater square in between those entertainment complexes, the 2 wonders and the commercial. Gavron Plaza did get audience chamber for a tall gameplay here, and I do see he's starting to expand. Gypsum settled to the northeast of Antium, where he's also getting an encampment. We'll need to work quite a bit for a general. We're already past the 30 pointers, now we're getting to the 75, and they're starting to be quite expensive. I think Rome is just gonna be picking up Marco Polo right now, but let's see if he is gonna be the one that's gonna pick it up or not. 1 left? Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, I'm gonna get to stand to be fined over here for that expression. I do have to say, Coupe here, 93 production, looks like he's gonna be the one that's gonna manage to get to the 100 production points first. He's already on 246 cities, and we do have the 7th one coming around. Toas are also getting built from his capital city after he did manage to get those points for the religion. I do see he's finally starting to work on encampments. We do have also him getting a campus there in 2 turns from that capital city, working on the mares from his other ones. Where is this Colombian city gonna go? On this 2-2? Is he actually gonna settle a city here? That is so weird. That looks like it's so clamped up, right? It's so cramped over here. He's only gonna get like a few tiles to work. That's kind of weird. Anyway, we do need to see if he's actually gonna choose that or go to the south, even though thinking of going to the south is brings me bad memories. But anyway, we do have Hypatia picked up by somebody. I do see the next one up. It's gonna be somebody else, and it's gonna be Germany that did manage to pick up the free library scientist, not to mention the extra point of science for the scientist. Cahokia got taken out. Germany did win the war against the city-state and stop building a Temenanki again. Nobody wants a Temenanki this game. This is incredible. We do have him getting a watermill. He's even considering the watermill more valuable than a Temenanki. Amazing. He will instantly lose the spy settle. Well, he did put Kayseri here. God, the cat is messing around my feet again. Did he see what's coming against him? So we do have him, yes, with quite a few horses. They do know the horses never actually arrived, England never actually arrived as Germany, so there must be somewhere. In the score tab here, we do see that, who is it? Sprig has 337 points of military strength, and it's not in his lands, it's somewhere around the map here. There are three horses that are gonna block the movements here, and it looks like Daniel just gave up on that beautiful city to the north. What are you doing? Why is the cat always wanting to play when I'm in stream? It's incredible. Anyway, Titiits is just gonna fly away with the game, I think. Way too much food and production coupled with the coast trade with Colombia. Yeah, well, I do see also monuments coming around from Istanbul, and I don't think actually Daniel is hacking or something like that. I'm not sure exactly what's the reason of him not settling that city, but I'm pretty sure it can be defended with no problems having 2 units or 3 units in front of it, and he had the horses. It wouldn't have been that big of a problem for him to get going there. Okay, well, we do have also to take a look at what Sandro is going to expand. Looks like he's getting his theater squares, so, and I do see him putting down these Royal Navy dockyards here on the western side. Not yet connecting his economy to Ottomans, but it's soon gonna be connected. Yeah, we do have also Aztec managing to get his barracks in his encampments. Only has 1 by the looks of it, with only 3 horses towards the north. It definitely seems like Germany has the bigger stick. 585 points of military versus Pompi's only 156. And it does seem like at the moment Darius is not really looking to flex his military yet. What he has right now, he could go for the next tier units when he's gonna get the upgrade for those horses to get into coursers, and for these archers to get into those crossbows. That would make them significantly stronger against whatever Sprig has, and of course he does have the extra science, which is gonna give him an advantage here. Now the question is he gonna want to follow that attack up or not? Because we do have mathematics coming out from Darius and feudalism next turn. He's gonna get a wave of builders here with the feudalism bonus, and will have the opportunity to chop some more units, and while he's also gonna need to actually get to the castles or maybe stirrups timing, so he can actually get those extra tier units here, the next tier units. Okay, looks like those horses are going north. Namadol by the looks of it. Wow, Namadol, they want to take out, wait, what is, who is Namadol city? Namadol is Sandro city. Okay, so they want to deny Sandro over here some extra culture on his coastal districts. What do we have? Sandro 88 culture, 32 science. Kiber 33 science, 75 culture. On the other side, barely we got Titiits and Malm passing this 52 culture mark. And by the looks of it, we definitely have a lot more of these writers that points that are gonna come out from Sandro soon. In the Great People screen, he's already 9.2 writer points, while Germany is still on 1.1. Maori, well, he's not gonna get one of those writers anyway. I do see also merchant screen. We do have Ottomans 8, 2.3 on Gran Colombia, 9.2 Rome, nobody else. Imhotep, still no industrial zones being placed on the map here to start getting the points for the industrial zones, for the engineers. Okay, new builder coming out from mines, that's with feudalism bonus, and I do see Hypatia still didn't get actually activated in the city of Trier for that extra science. Darius is slowing his science down, interesting. Okay, I have no idea what Cat is doing, but she looks like she's playing with something else other than my feet, so it's perfect. Okay, I'm happy, it is what it is. I just need to be careful so she doesn't play with the power button again. Anyway, now we do have new traders coming around from Daniel, and we might actually see him using that newly found way of trading with England here, cap to cap. And we also see him improving the majority of his territory here with mines. Now that he did get his feudalism builders, he's improving everything everywhere. Still didn't get Liang in either Ankara or Edirne for those extra production points, while we do need to see him putting down his farms here on these floodplain, so he gets the extra production point from his pantheon, the Lady of the Reeds and Marshes. We do need him also to start improving a few more of these spy styles. Only got one, and it looks like Izmir working for a campus just got placed there. It's gonna take a while to get big. Darius with Ibrahim 5. Wait, what? Darius with Ibrahim 5? What? Uh-oh. Well, it is what it is. It's Ibrahim 5 time. Athena. Hai din sus. What? No. Oh my god. Okay. It is what it is. Okay, library is coming around from Sprig. He's trying to get that extra science going. Still on 24 and 41 right now. Next to Darius is 54. And looking at the tech side here, Darius is going for his crossbows. Engineering coming up in 2 turns with guilds in 4. Well, new libraries also for Germany. Of course, with Hypatia activated, he's gonna get not only that free library, but also extra science on each of his libraries, making him much better when it comes to acquiring that technology. Entertainment complex from Aztec, since we are not that far away from the next era, he's gonna try to get his Tlachi. That would be his unique building in the entertainment complex. We do have also Malm here getting, wait a second, so Daniel going dark, 41-48 points. Can he get a golden? So I guess he could get his Barbary Corsair. No, he can't. Oh my god, that's too far away. Yeah, I don't think he's actually gonna get his second golden, guys. Daniel here looks like he's very far away from getting it. Kiber is also 62-62. He just got his golden age. Sandro 48-51 still has a chance of getting that golden age. Very unlikely though. That's a lot of points that he actually needs to get. It's possible, but that's a lot of points. Darius, we do have him with 9 points away. He's 48 out of 49 out of 58 to get his golden age. I do see Titiits is 1 point off on Coupe, has no problems of getting his golden. Just needs to get a horse and that's it. He's gonna get extra point from actually having one of those horse military units. Malm 53-48 got his. He's on 2-4-6 cities over here, and I do notice he did recruit Ariabata, did not activate it. With Liang established, getting so much food and production, settled new cities, Kumana, Kali to the northwest, and Caracas actually did get settled. This is so surprising. This city looks so weird. A very weird city, very weird city. Anyway, Pompi 43-52 looks like he's 9 points off from getting a golden. Still, his entertainment complex is finishing next turn, and he will have the ability and probably the time to get his replacement arena, the Tlachi, which will give him another +4. And I think he does have the opportunity to get the swordsman. That's another point from that. So that would be 5 points. Still needs quite a bit. Still needs quite a few more points here. Boat, did he get a boat? He didn't get a boat, so he could get a boat also in Tayo. He could probably chop it next turn. Okay, that's another 2 points from that one. So slowly getting there. Maybe he can put some envoys in a city-state and get the SUS bonus and so on and so forth. And we got Temple of Artemis finished on Pompi's side. Looks like also Malm is going to get his holy side. There we go, Temple of Artemis here in Azcapotzalco, making that city... Wait, how much does he have? 3 happiness. Yes, Sophia. Ce doi? Păi n-am cum să mă joc acum cu tine. Ce ai nebunit? Păi el întreabă. Cat life, man. Cat life. No worries. No worries. Anyway. Coupe is a tile hog. Yeah. Maybe the great writers and the admirals. Also, oh no. Ottomans cannot go dark. It'll be a disaster. I think so, but it looks like he's going dark. 43-48 on Ottomans. Still could get a boat, right? Even if he doesn't have the Barbary Corsair, could still get a boat for some extra points, but it looks like he just doesn't care. What are you doing, little monster? What are you doing? Wait. Stai cu minte. Stai cu minte. Stai cu minte. No. 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 She's restless. Restless. So much energy. Oh my god, man. Oh my god. It is what it is. He ruined his game doing reads, then didn't use it. He didn't do it, Temenanki. I don't know. I keep saying, I keep talking about the Temenanki here, but I think I'm the only one talking about the Temenanki here. Oh my god. Go low in stat speed, lots of warriors. Say hello to my little neighbor. Yeah, but I mean, to be honest, it doesn't seem like he's actually gonna get to flex them against anybody, right? What is he gonna do? Disembark against Scotland here? I mean, could be, but it's not possible, it's not happening by the looks of it. It could be, don't get me wrong. He might actually try to get that going, but I find it doubtful. Anyway, 43 out of 48 points over here. We got Titiits getting his golden age. Malm got his. Pompi still 4 points off. Sprig is gonna need 6 points. Pompi, and that's actually 4 points before he gets his sludgy. So he just got his golden age. He just needs to finish this building and he's gonna get his golden age right on time. Actually 1 turn before. We got also Sprig here, 42-48. Sprig, Scotland. Where is Scotland? City. 4 cities, getting a boat out. Okay, that's gonna be 2 points from that one, making him just need 4. And I do see he's getting a barracks. Can he get a general? Yes. No, that's too much. He's not getting a project, so he's not getting a general. Okay, more of these builders. Could get a swordsman, I guess. That would be another +1. Still is missing 3 points. Okay, well, we'll see what are they gonna do. Sandro just put down Oracle in the city of Manchester, and we'll get a few chops there for it. And I do see him working on the Great Lighthouse in the city of London. He's 53 out of 62 points. Oh my god, wait a second. We're only gonna have 2 players with a golden age in a second era from Meow for Delegation. Oh, that is a bit of a problem here. We don't even know if Darius is gonna get it, right? Ludwig II is still not a guaranteed golden age. We have him on 56 out of 58. Trying to get another encampment training project in Munich, and it looks like he didn't push at all against Scotland, even though he's gonna get his castles in 4 turns and also mercenaries in 2. Looks like he did build the army, the pre-builds for the army. He's just gonna need to upgrade them, get the gold from his teammates, and start flexing those muscles against Dumbarton. Can he chop out Oracle in 2 turns? No chance. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Ottomans probably has to just go dark and Irel War Scotland. I mean, Scotland might just be dying to Germany anyway. So, yeah. Anyway, Namadol also got taken away. Looks like from Titiits over here. Not from Titiits, from Sandro Games. Sandro Games lost a bit of culture, but it doesn't matter. He's still 111 points with all of those theater squares built, not to mention all of the books acquired with the great writer help. Now, we do have him only on 82 points of production. Still almost the lowest one in the lobby. It's only Sprig that actually has 67 right now, and Sprig got slowed down so much in the early stage. I do have to mention when it comes down to the simming, Kiber is 62 science with 100 culture. It doesn't seem like anybody's getting on that level. Titiits very close to it, 61, 67. And era score. So Sandro Games still 7 points off. He can't get the golden age, guys. He's trying to get it in the city of London here, trying to get one of these great lighthouses, but unfortunately he cannot chop it. He cannot chop it. So he's gonna try to chop the fur for that. Oh my god. That's not gonna be enough, no? That certainly is not gonna... Actually, it might be enough. Because I think he shaved off like 3 turns with the first chop, so that might actually be enough. Is he in autocracy? No, he's in monarchy with probably the... I would say, the wonder card. So Kiber got his golden age. Darius still needs 2 points. Darius... Encampment training project, putting down aqueducts, finished the first industrial zone. It's only a +3 here. It looks like that aqueduct is not gonna give the adjacency points to that Hansa. A bit weird placement, but you know, it is what it is. So Sandro. Wait, he didn't chop it. He didn't chop it yet. He could chop it, right? He could get the Great Lighthouse. Is this gonna be enough though? Slow down! Oh my god, cat is running around everywhere. He can get 1 wonder. He can get 1 wonder. Yes, 1 wonder. Okay, that's a chop here in Scotland. Scotland, 45 out of 48 points. Did get a boat, did get a swordsman, still needs 3 points. While Malm did get his, got his, Pompi got his, 54-52. We got Darius 1 point off. 1 point off. He just got 57-58. Oh, okay, Darius. Come on, Darius. Mercenaries next turn. Megasolin is in 3. That's too late. And we do have Sandro here still thinking if he actually wants to chop that or not. Oh, no, he didn't actually. Wait, he didn't chop it, right? He just got a camp improved. Okay, so he's not going to chop it. He's not going to chop it. It is what it is. He just gave up on his golden age here. So only two golden ages. We're gonna have two golden ages. Darius just got his point. He has his point, 58, 58. Okay, so two golden ages on MFD, four golden ages on the other side, maybe three, because Sprig still needs 1 point and it doesn't look like... Oh, he just got it. He just got it. 48, 48. Perfect. He just got a point. Okay, are we actually gonna start seeing from Daniel here a lot of warriors starting to be built, so they can be sent to Kayseri and then be sent to the seas over here, so they can disembark on the lands of Scotland and smash through Cullen and Edinburgh? Is that what's gonna happen in the next few turns, in the next Congress, in the next era, I guess? 40 out of 58. That seems like very low numbers, by the way. 40 and 58. Good enough, very good gold generation. 89, but still low stats overall. Somehow Meow forgetting their golden ages. Yeah, they did. He need to recruit a great person and finish Oracle or Sus levy something. Yeah, YMFD Soidel on the points. Yeah, very curious. They just had really slow games other than Rome. Yeah, true. Well, Rome did manage to get that Colosseum up earlier. Now he's putting down his setup with his baths, and you can see how many of them are starting to get built with the industrial zones around them. Athena, the Titiits. Athena. Hi, the Titiits. Very stubborn cat, extremely stubborn cat. Have you noticed? I keep telling her don't go there, and she's like, no, I'm just gonna sit here. I'm not moving, man. Come on. The Titiits. See the total ignorance in her eyes, in her view over. It's just totally ignoring. She knows she needs to get down there. She just doesn't want to. It's incredible. Man, it is what it is. Foreign ministry coming off here from Titiits. We're also gonna have a pause soon, and because of the World Congress passing, and we, by the looks of it, do have the two golden ages, a normal age of Sandro, guys. Normal age of Sandro, but he does have the bigger stake, right? 64 science with 92 culture is still better than we do have on the other side. We're going to need to see how he's going to get to flex this, not to mention the advantages that he's going to get from Oracle soon. And, well, I guess more wonders being built. New settlers for extra cities. He's going to get a Foro city towards Scotland. While Scotland did manage to get Burica as a general in Cullen, he will have the opportunity to upgrade these horses into soon coursers. While Germany did not get his castle timing yet, he's still working on his encampment training project, so he can get a general for the next ones, for the next era. And at the same time, we'll need to get his units upgraded. Why is he not upgrading? 2, 4, 6, 7 units here with a lot of archers deployed in mines. He's getting his printing in 6 turns, and there we go. We do have the Congress. Preserve. Silver. Man, right on time. I gotta say, it's incredible. My body actually got used to seeing World Congress. I need to go to the toilet. It's like incredible. Wow, incredible. Anyway, by the way, you can't let the cat out. You live in upper levels. I don't like to leave the cats out. Too many, like, I live in an area that is quite, how to say, traveled by cars. Like next to me, there's like a four-lane one-way street, and another one, 4 lanes, 2 ways. A lot of cars, and a lot of other stuff. And I just think it's best to keep them safe in the house. It's a big house, so they have where to run, where to go, and so on and so forth. Even I can split them up in rooms, basically. So it's fine. It's fine. Anyway, 2 encampment one encampment project in Trier in 210s finishing. Monument to the Gods has been picked up by Germany. He did finish that at Temenaki and now getting a lot of production and science on these floodplain times from the east side. I do see Darius is 47 science with 29 culture, dropped quite a bit. Second Drums of War Goldenish for him with 96 points of production. Looks like his only reason in life here is to go against Scotland and take that city down. We do have a Scottish attack being prepared in the city of Cullen, and we're going to need to see if the coursers are going to get upgraded from both of them. Sprig is going to have coursers on the right side and on the southwest of Cullen because Darius was too late to get that timing going. He could have had them a lot earlier, but he chose not to. Ibrahim is re-establishing Ankara. Looks like we do have new settlers coming around here from Daniel, and of course we do need to move to Trajan's golden age here to see his points. First of all, getting a few heavy chariots in the north. Could actually try to go against Maori here with those units, but I think these are more for defensive purposes than anything else. Kiber is working on his production capabilities. He's on 61 science, 112 culture, Pembrush and Voice second era with 60 gold a turn and 165 points of production. More of these campuses are coming around. That's a +5 that's going to finish right now in Mediolanum with new markets for the extra trade routes and intelligence agency getting built in the city of Rome. We do have Sandro, also 61 science, 98 culture. Unfortunately, not a golden ager. He's a normal age enjoyer here, getting a few more writers and has little to no defense in the north of London. Uh-oh. Well, I mean, really, uh-oh. Is this gonna be Sandro dying? Oh my god, guys. Hello there, Lucan. Good evening, sir, and welcome. I'm gonna put up a poll. Is Sandro gonna get boomed? Yay or nay? I gotta ask. Is this happening? Is this actually happening? Let's open up the screen here and take a look at chat. Is this actually happening? Wait a second, only 90 production, useless stats already. Lancer calling it out. Yeah. Let me actually put it up on the screen here. What do you think? Is he gonna get boomed? That's the question. Darius will start first with the boom. Well, I see Sprig is starting up first with the upgrades. My street is made of cat stones. Very bad road and not a lot of cars. Good for cats, bad for suspensions. True. Sadly, I lost a young cat, probably hit by a car. That's why I don't let them outside. I did have I guess my parents had a very bad memory on this street back in the, what was it, 80s or 90s, something like that. They had a Cocker Spaniel, I believe it's called. Really good dog, but extremely how to say, hyper. Like he was extremely hyper, and he just got hit by a car, unfortunately, back then. And since then we knew we shouldn't actually let the animals go free around our home, because it's kind of weird. Even though I did to try to keep this rule, my grandma actually wants to leave the other cat, the older cat, out, and yeah, well, I guess it is what it is. This one is just a little princess. She's being kept, how to say, as a little princess from the time she was little. It is what it is. Well, what are you guys voting? 4 and 4. Oh my god. So you guys don't think Sandro's gonna get boomed? Okay. Okay, yeah. It is what it is. Well, we do have Germany starting to upgrade his crossbows and starting to work on Sprig's defenses. Looks like on the right side we do have Scotland upgrading his own pack of coursers here and getting a forest fire. Oh, that is just nasty. Germany did upgrade his courser count in the city of Trier, and with his generals he will start to go against Scotland here next to this river. We're going to need to see if he's going to manage to punch through slowly but surely, while he's going to need to actually get a few more units over here in Dumbarton from the northeast. It does seem like these crossbows are doing God's work here. They're eating so much of the strength of these coursers before they can even attack. Well, Sprig's main attack vector is gonna be against London, and it looks like we do have a courser coming out from Manchester, just a single unit coming out from London to defend this, with 4 archers to the north. None of them are actually crossbows, and Sandro coming for his sprinting. He doesn't have the crossbows upgraded yet. He does have the upgrade button, no crossbows upgraded yet, and of course he's going to need to get that gold for these units. They gave everything they could to Darius to upgrade his units, and right now they just don't have that much gold in the bank anymore. Okay, looking at Darius, Golden Age, we did see that. Titiits, free inquiry Golden Age, 135 science, 48 culture, 2, 4, 6, 8 cities from his empire, from Coupe. We do have him putting down universities in his campuses and starting to work on his industrial zones. Just picked up a wave of animals, including one that is going to give him a free trader here, Zenki. While I do see he's starting to get a few farms around his city, so not only he can benefit from the feudalism bonus, but also the extra production from that water mill, making these tiles actually very useful. I really like the extra production from the water mill on these farms. I don't know if you do, but this is amazing actually. It gives you such a big incentives to actually make those farms, right? The power of nature. Yes, exactly. Man, I was excited to see England pop off, but missing Golden means Irel. I had the era mechanic. Oh no. Well, I mean, to be honest, usually the era mechanics is not that big of a problem. I think this might have been a Sandro problem than anything else. And boom, we got Sprig coming up with those coursers eating away the English archers soon. We're going to need to see if he's actually going to go and attack directly because Sprig just couldn't move all of his units at the last second of the turn here. He still has 4 of them with the general deployed in Cullen. Gonna get another wave here, one turning them from Edinburgh and Cullen. And I do notice the initial attack will only have a single archer to go against here. Come on, bonk this. Bonk these. Don't let them turn into crossbows, man. They're gonna hurt you badly. Anyway, from the right side, Germany is pushing in Scottish defenses of Dumbarton, and it looks like he's starting to take out quite a few units here, pushing from the north with the coursers. And with a general, it does seem like Darius is trying to find ways to go around this initial military to go against Sterling, so he can actually bog that city down. Wait, did we get this? Yay! Yay! Sandro's gonna get boomed. I see how it is. I see how you guys waited until the last second to vote here. Well, we do have an issue. Sprig might actually just not go against London and go against Bristol and Manchester, where there are no archers to fend off attacks. We do have a few courses and FV chariots starting to get around from Sandro's city, so he can try to fend this off. There's also a horse here from Scotland in the city of Dumbarton that is trying to block the build of that industrial zone. That's about it. He can't do much other than that, right? He just keeps these units locked there. Malm, free inquiry Golden Age, 113 science with 55 culture on Gran Colombia, getting his lighthouses out, another 2, and building up an entertainment complex. Looks like he's also gonna be looking to get either a defense and or attack against Rome here. He does have his commandant general for free whenever he's gonna switch an era, so that's not a problem. Let me actually move my chats on the left side, left screen, so I can see this chat, see the chats next to each other. There we go. There we go. Okay, we do have Pompi, also 83 science, 85 culture on Montezuma. Still didn't actually want to attack Germany here. While I do see he is starting to build up his library count, we do have him getting his armories in his encampment for those military engineers to be able to be built. Got a few cities in the south. More settlers are starting to come around from him, but still has a problem with the full stats and not to mention gold generation. 39 gold at 10, 127 points of production for Pompi. His neighbor here, Darius, his opponent, is eating away the Scottish defenses quite strongly, and it does seem like Sprig at the moment is in trouble. We do have him with his line of crossbows upgraded right behind Dumbarton, and I do see the cities getting walls. Victor is plugged in while he's trying to pull off the attack against his other neighbor here, Sandro Games. It does seem like he will have the opportunity to take out a few of these crossbows before they become too dangerous, but he's missing the attack vectors, no? Okay, I guess he's prioritizing the eastern defense over the offense on the south. Okay, there we go. There we go. He just figured it out. He just figured it out. There are no units in Manchester and Bristol. Well, I guess now we do have a courser, spearman, and a heavy chariot. Anyway, Sprig, 57 science, 43 culture. Even he got the Drums of War Golden Age. He's on 4 cities right now with Omar Khayyam as a scientist, still waiting to upgrade. He did manage to put up quite a defense here on the right side, and we're going to need to see if Germany is going to manage to get some siege units to punch through the defenses of the ancient walls soon, that are soon going to come out from Dumbarton. While I do notice Chichen Itza is getting built in Gran Colombia's territory, that is a massive amount of production that he's going to put in that wonder. He did start to go against Roman defenses in Mediolanum, and I do notice the coursers just don't have good enough attack power to go in against these knights to actually dwindle their strength now. Oh well, I guess they're just forcing their opponents right now to use their gold per turn. We were thinking Daniel is actually going to pull off an attack with the Janissaries against Scotland. It looks like he's not even caring about the north. We do have Scotland here getting some coursers next to Konya. Daniel is just straight up buying units. I do see he just bought a horse in the city of Konya, and he does have another 2 that might actually help him, well, fend off attacks for a little while longer. But for how long? He did not get his castle's timing, and unfortunately that actually denies his ability to upgrade his horses right now. He's gonna need next turn to click on buttons extremely quickly to try to actually save these horses from certain doom. The Scottish horses are gonna be quite stronger than his units. And of course, he still did not get his farms. 0 advantage from Lady of the Region Marshes. Still didn't get that city next to the spy style. This is the most confusing thing ever, by the way, that lack of a city next to the spy styles. Maybe Daniel just doesn't like spices. Maybe he doesn't like spices, you know, it is what it is. Not everyone likes spices, no, or spicy food. Sivas, wow, that's a really far away city. Got placed next to Arretium, so he can actually trade with his next door neighbor here, Kiber. While I do see Kiber is fine in the city of Mediolanum, still doesn't have a military towards the north to go against Coupe. While, well, Coupe just keeps on simming. 170 science, 53 culture, Kiber's 100 and 145. Sandro Games has 1 city exposed. Looks like Sprig still didn't get across the river here. He's gonna get blocked on the river entrance. It doesn't seem like Sandro is gonna get boomed. He's gonna get attacked, don't get me wrong, he's already getting attacked, but he's not getting boomed. He's not losing cities here, he's not losing tiles, he just lost a single mine. Okay, crossbows from Germany, we'll need to start eating at these units. Looks like he just... Wait, was that a general? That was the general that got pushed back. But there's another one right behind these crossbows, so that shouldn't affect that much. While we do have Darius in the north pushing through, looks like Scotland did get a decent number of coursers to actually fend this off. Even though he doesn't have that many in the city of Dumbarton, they're strong enough to fend off attacks. Right now, they're way stronger than the coursers of Germany to attack into that city center. He likes that bland food. Yes. Oh man, I do have to say, at some point, like when I hit my 30s, I had I'm not sure, I had an imbalance in my stomach or something like that, stomach bacteria or whatever it's called, and I couldn't eat salt. Do you know how much salt there is in everything? And if you don't have salt in a lot of stuff, they just don't taste good. Do you guys know? Have you tried eating without salt? This is incredible. One of the most painful periods I have ever had. No salt, man. Oh my god. Yeah, Kiber needs to giga carry. Yeah, salt is the quintessential seasoning. I know, right? You need to put the salt. Find the salt, get the salt in. On the other hand, I did have quite an experience. The salt mine in Germany, I believe, in the south of Germany. Oh my god, amazing. Like we went over there through the catacombs, through the big things. Amazing. Okay, new knights coming around here from Darius. We're going to need to see if he's actually going to get the next tier unit. It's quite far away from actually happening. And since he doesn't have siege units to attack into Dumbarton's walls, it looks like we're going to have Sprig defend this quite nicely. We do have also Sprig managing to get onto that fertile where there was a crossbow there. Looks like he's trying to figure out a way if he can actually attack into Sheffield. That's not happening, and he did manage to get at least one of his coursers next to Bristol, which of course actually slows down Sandro quite a bit here, because he needs to keep building units instead of getting his art museums, archaeological museums for those next culture points. We do have Sandro 75 and 103, while he does have 124 production. He's still one of the lowest production ones in the game here. We also see Titiits did jump up to 183 science with the free inquiry gold rage that he has at the moment. He's getting all of that extra science from his harbors. Spies coming up from Engarwahia, more settlers, and it looks like he could easily settle one towards Vatican City there and in a safe location. While I do see in the south, Kiber is managing to get his Forbidden City started in Arpinum. That's gonna need another 7 turns to get out. When he started making quite a few of these engineer points, he's on 4 points a turn, while Germany is also on 4. Next one is gonna be Imhotep. If he does manage to recruit that with a project, he's gonna put a lot of production into that Forbidden City. No salt might be weird. Yes, it's very weird. Also, Spies from Doom looks like dope. And the navigators, yeah, they're getting the math going, man. Wasn't it the same in Foundation actually, with all of those like the navigators from Foundation? Did you guys see Foundation, the movie, the series that's on Apple TV? Did you guys see the series? Because it feels like it's the same kind of like story about the navigators in Foundation as the navigators in Dune. Both of them actually needed some extra help, and actually the navigators there, I think they were having like some implants, like some CPU implants or stuff like that, so they can actually navigate everything, but that also made them develop differently than the other humans. Anyway, it is what it is. It's for a very, very good movie. I know, very good movie. If you want to see it, very good, very good. I wouldn't really say the third season is that good. The first and the second, very good. Third one, it started going. Woo! Anyway, yeah, it is what it is, man. It's incredible. It's incredible how they cannot get more than 3 seasons on a very good series. It's incredible. They had a jewel, just like with that 2 moons or whatever it was on Netflix. Wow, such a great idea, such a bad execution. Anyway, I do see Germany is moving out towards the south, and it looks like he's noticing that Aztec just doesn't have a military. While we do have a few of these knights coming around next turn from Aztec's borders, the German courses did manage to get around here, and we're going to need to see if he's going to manage to take out at least one city. There is a unit from Gran Colombia that is trying to, well, slow them down, and it looks like that might actually just die next turn, while Darius will get the opportunity to actually attack into Malinanco with only 2 units. It does seem like the city center did get a heavy chariot in there, so he's gonna get to upgrade that and put a lot more garrison defense strength on it. We do have 3 other knights coming around from his cities of Aztec, and there is a spy deployed in Munich, so I believe he has enough strength over there to punch back his opponent. Gran Colombia getting universities, started to roll his coursers. It looks like he is actually gonna keep on pressuring Rome on the right side, and I do see Malm is on 160 science with 66 culture, 4 turns down from military science. That is the Llanero technology, when he's gonna get the upgrade button on these coursers to turn into Llaneros, making them extremely strong units. I do see also 2 trebuchets did get built in Caracas. He's preparing to go against Rome's defenses here. Rome is on 120 science. It's not that far away in the technology from Malm, and I do see him going for ballistics, so he should be fine. Nationalism also coming out next turn. If he does manage to get field cannons, those Llaneros shouldn't be that aggressive against him. We'll see if that's actually going to be true or not. With Forbidden City finishing in 4, I do notice Rome did manage to get a project, so he's gonna recruit Imhotep. Yeah, he's gonna get Imhotep here. Is he actually gonna finish this turn Forbidden City, or Imhotep is gonna need another turn to actually get there? Oh. The goal differential starts to strengthen as well. Llaneros are coming. Yeah, Llaneros are coming. And we do have... Actually, this is surprising, right? We were expecting Daniel here to get the gold. Looks like it is 300 gold a turn here. We do have Daniel 150, Kiber 80, Sandro 87, and then Darius is barely on 11 here. But Darius does have the bigger stick when it comes to the army size, and we do have him fighting Scotland on the west side while he needed to actually fight off Aztec in the south. It does look like he's trying to search for a few more mines and also putting pressure on his opponents, so he starts upgrading units here. It's going to be hard for Kiber to contain. Yes, the Llaneros are going to be hard to contain. But it looks like Sandro Games did successfully defend his north from the attack of Scotland. Sprig here could not get through. We do have some units from Scotland that were getting next to Koi. I just managed to pillage a few of those tiles, including the commercial, and that's about it. The market and the commercial there. While I do see Ottomans is fighting back with his own units, there is no more general for these coursers to actually get the extra +5 and the extra movement point. While I guess Ottomans doesn't have one. We do have campus research projects coming out from him. Okay, so it looks like they will want to get as many of these points as possible so they can actually be competitive when it comes to getting Newton and Hypatia. Newton and, sorry, Ibn Khaldun, not Hypatia. Wait a second, I was watching here Imhotep. Where is Imhotep? Imhotep is here, so he's gonna use Imhotep for Terracotta Army, not for Forbidden City. Looks like he's confident that nobody in the game is actually competing for Forbidden City, and to be honest, he's right. Nobody's actually going for Forbidden City in the game. I wanted to say in the movie, but anyway, is it a movie? Are we in the movie, guys? That is true. 4 season is usually bad for anything. Yes, except how to say, the expand. There were quite a few cities, right? SG cities, Atlantis cities, beautiful. And then we did have Star Trek, the other one. What was it? Not the Next Generation. Actually, there were multiple Star Trek series that actually got more than 4 seasons. Voyager series. Yeah, the Voyager series. We'll see. Bad movie? Which one is the bad movie? Voyager series? Or which one? You didn't like the hologram? Oh, man, that was so funny. But anyway, which one? Which one is the bad movie? I think Discovery is a bad movie, but sure. As in Star Trek Discovery was a very bad series. Oh, this one? Kick double, man. Anyway, more courses coming out from Darius. He finally did jump up to 100 science, and I do see him getting his campus research projects for a bit more extra. Aztec did manage to get enough units to not have the city of Malinanco taken away from him, and deleted some of the courses. I think 2 of them did die here. Darius is retreating. I do also notice new settlers being pumped out from Aztec's capital to get a few more settled spots. Jerusalem got also taken out by Gran Colombia on the coast here, getting himself another one of those city centers. 2, 4, 6, 8 cities strong, with his Llaneros that are gonna get upgraded, and the bombards gonna get upgraded next to Wanganui. It does seem like Kiber is gonna need his ballistics, and he's gonna need it now. We do have him getting castles in 1 turn, with mercantilism coming up also in 1 turn, but then in 2 turns Malm is just gonna get to upgrade his units, and in the 3rd turn, boom, Kiber's city of Mediolanum is gonna get attacked. Oil turns for Chichen Itza also available for Malm to build, with a lot of extra culture and extra production on each of these rainforest tiles. It does seem like he's gonna get quite a good amount of stats in the next era. Let's actually take a look here. Forbidden City 2 turns. Terracotta just finished in the city of Ravenna because of the help of Imhotep there. Should be Pikeman Court? Yes. Did you see the Expanse? Yes, I did see the Expanse. I like that one. Yes, the Expanse is amazing. The Expanse is one of the best series, science fiction series that have been made in the last 4 to 5 years. Very, very sad it actually ended up. They opened up the city so nicely in the narrative, but then I don't know what, something happened and they stopped. I guess it is what it is. Yeah. It was very weird, very weird. I don't know why they stopped. They probably, I don't know, got tired of it or something, because it was amazing to see. Amazing. Okay, the attack is over in Konya. There's another Scottish courser here, but not doing much. Looks like Germany cannot actually push into Scottish territory here in Dumbarton and Stirling. He will need stronger units, getting some more spies out, and also building up a new wave of units there, the coursers and also the other ones, the knights. Now, while next turn we're gonna see Malm here getting his upgrade button. He does have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 of these Llaneros that will get upgraded, with another wave coming in from the other cities. Looks like another 2, 3 are gonna come around there, so he's gonna get a total of 12. Okay, well, I guess that is 6 cores, and we're gonna need to see him attacking into these units of Rome that are cored up already. The knight cores are gonna be quite strong against the coursers here, and also defending against those Llaneros. Titiits 200 science with 300 gold and also 240 points of production. It seems like Kiber did manage to get a few more points extra of production, and not to mention the culture is 3 times stronger, 170 points here for Kiber, while Titiits is only on 68. Okay, almost 3 times stronger. We do have Kiber with 127 science, and to be honest, he's gonna get a lot more of that science number going. He did manage to finish his universities, but not in all of the cities. He still needs to put a few more encampments from Ravenna, for example, and finish the university in Mediolanum. But this defense is very important for him. He wants to keep away Gran Colombia from getting into his borders. He did plug in victory in Mediolanum. That city, unfortunately, is on the other side of the river, so he's not gonna get the extra +5 or basically a mode defense in that city center. But he is coring up his units, getting his crossbow cores there, and trying to get to ballistics as quickly as possible. There will be quite a difference when it comes to getting to the ballistics times between him and Malm. Malm did get to his military science. He probably rushed this a lot faster than the Rome did. There is no Pieman Core, and yes, I do have to agree, Pieman Core would have been the choice over here to stop the Llaneros, and I'm very curious if the Llaneros or Llaneros cores could punch through the Roman defenses that he has right now. We're just gonna see them upgraded in this turn probably. Yeah, he just finished it. First Llaneros getting out, getting hard built in his other cities. Did also plug in Reina in the city of Quito, so he can trade with Maori and get a bit more gold. He's on 175 points of gold with 200 points of production, not that far away from Kiber's amount of production. Who are on free inquiry science is just Titiits, I believe. Oh no, it's actually Titiits and Malm, sorry. Drums of War on Sprig, and Pompi is on Pen, Brush and Voice. And there we go, Llaneros upgrades in Caracas here, 2, 4, 6, 7. These guys are, by the way, these guys are out of the vision of the Roman units in Caracas. Only one is available to be seen here in Cartagena de Indias. He's seeing this one with the spy. Kiber is having a spy there. The Go Guitars! Yes, Go Guitars, let's go! Okay, 210s more campuses. There we go. Finally, he's starting to get that going. Forbidden City did get finished, and Kiber's science just keeps on getting bigger. And I gotta say, he's not in free inquiry, right? He's in Pen, Brush, and Voice Golden Age. Another campus in Arretium. He's gonna go big. He's gonna go big. Who did manage to pick up? So Ottomans did pick up Newton. Rome did get Ibn Khaldun, and of course he does have Colosseum for Ibn Khaldun to give all of the points. Ibn Khaldun, give happiness. Give happiness. We got him with +6 happiness everywhere. Ecstatic bonuses coming out from Rome cities. While I do have to say, in the lands of Daniel, we do see the Grand Bazaars starting to be built. He's gonna get an extra trader from each of these. And his his capacity is just gonna keep on going higher and higher. Let's actually see how his trade routes are gonna generate the gold. Trading to Sandro games here. He didn't really get his Reina in the city. Oh yeah, he put it in Sivas. He didn't actually put it in Casseri. I was curious why he didn't put it here, but I totally forgot and then remember that he has another city here to the southwest trading with Kiber. With Kiber also on 100 gold, we got Sandro on 150, Daniel is on 160, while on the other side, oh, we got so much more gold per 10. Just Titiits is making 300, Pompi 185, Pompi 20, Malm 185, Pompi on 28, and then Sprig on 7. Do we have another attack? Looks like Sprig just keeps on wanting to pressure Sandro here to keep him honest. We do have him pushing back Darius from the right side, and the moment it doesn't seem like Darius is gonna move a muscle here, we do have Pompi also starting to get his units against his opponent. There is a possibility for him to actually go against these Knights of Germany, and especially with his general, do that extra damage to take these down. Remember, he does have extra amenities, right? Bonus from amenities. He's on +5 luxury attack bonus, basically like a free general. Can he get more? He was double continent split, right? Yeah. Okay. Aztec is the ally of Malm, right? So if he puts another city here on the coast, he can get the dye style and the amber. Because I don't think he has amber. Does he have amber anywhere? No. And neither does he have dye style. So he could get another 2 points from that one, making it +7 on attack. I don't think he can get any other extra resource from the western side, to be honest. And it does seem like Scottish units that were deployed towards England are not now repositioning towards Germany here, slowly getting towards the City of Mines. We're gonna need to see if Aztec and also Scotland are gonna couple together their strength to go against Ludwig here. I would imagine Pompi is gonna want to wait for a bit of a stronger unit like a Cuirassier to go against his opponent, while Darius is also getting towards metal casting, towards ballistics. I would imagine he's thinking the same thing. He's kind of exposed to that timing. And let's actually see the Llaneros starting to work on their opponent. We do have them 80 against the 81's defense strength of the Knight Core. Doesn't seem like the moment the Llaneros can actually punch through unimpeded, but we don't have them cored up yet. There's also Abu Al-Qasim that will give them some extra heals whenever they're gonna need the heals, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna still get to triple shoot these knights if they do manage to get the position on them. Power of free inquiry, Colombia and Cooper running away. Yeah, no one on FFD is even close. That's true. That's true. Yeah. Your kid Zero. Good evening, sir. Okay. Well, let's see if Malm is punching through here, because it looks like they do have quite a strong mid game going. And we still didn't see Maori flex his muscles yet, right? Maori still needs to, he's probably gonna go planes into something. I don't think he's actually gonna get an extremely big military. But anyway, he got a few units and now he's putting pressure on Rome, forcing him to actually put up an army towards the north and not reinforce all of the west side. Isodorov just got also recruited by Kiber, and I do see Muskemen are starting to come around. He does have some legions on the west that he could get upgraded, but I'm pretty sure at the moment it's gonna be the knights that are gonna get the initial heat. And finally, he's putting pike shots in the production queues. Now, these pike shots should definitely keep the Llaneros away from the city center. If only they would be in the correct places on the defense right now and not in the next 6 turns or something. Here, anything? No, nothing's happening here. Gran Colombia's west is peaceful. We do have him also north peaceful. Did send one of his Llaneros to actually check out what's going on in the city of Aachen. And we do have Darius there with an archer that is probably going to get bonked quite quickly by the Llaneros. It can one-shot it. It can also two-shot these coursers on the coast. Trier is going to go for the statue of Zeus, so he can actually get some free units. That's a lot of free units. 3 archers and 3 spearmen are definitely going to be useful. We start to see spies being sent from each of the nations towards their neighbors that they are attacking, and of course we're going to see who's going to try to steal the gold from the Ottomans. We do have Daniel just keeps on adding gold points on his side. He's on 222 at the moment, gold per 10 in a Dark Age, by the way. Is he using one of the Dark Age cards? No. Serfdom, Republican, and Trade Confederation. No trade, no Dark Age card shenanigan. More Grand Bazaars, okay, more packing shots here from Rome, from Kiber, and Gran Colombia does have his attack about to start here. Let's actually keep the screen here and see what's happening. When is he gonna attack? It's probably gonna be this unit, right? This is the most dangerous. The most exposed, I should say, not dangerous. Yeah, there we go. And this Eleanor did get a promotion. He just needs to get back and promote. Needs to be careful though. He needs to move it quickly. Oh well. More crossbows coming around here from Rome also to get those extra attack vectors from far away. While I do see Gran Colombia is about to get another attack going. We do have counter attack from Rome. He tried to go against Motobohue. Maori was there on the buttons and this stopped him from taking out that much or pillaging tiles. Okay, crossbows finally from Gran Colombia. He's probably gonna want to go ballistics as quickly as possible. We do have Malm discovering metal casting and nationalism in 5 turns. That's why he didn't core up his units. He doesn't have nationalism. He does have an attack against that knight. That's a core knight? Yeah, that is a core knight. Wow, okay. Well, that knight just almost died. Does he have a promotion? He doesn't have a promotion. It's only 29 experience out of 45. Okay, well, it is what it is. The musket is definitely not going to be strong enough to hold the Llaneros. And if Kiber is not going to get his ballistics, which is coming up in 3 turns, it does seem like he's probably going to lose this front line on the west side. Anyway, Eleanor moved up his Corsair count. We do have Sandro Games metal casting next turn. Doesn't have the upgrade button on the Corsairs to get upgraded into those calves. While I do see he's putting down a few more campuses for his science. He's 113 with 150 points. Normal age enjoyer, unfortunately for him. More industrial zones coming in. Finally get built on the eastern side. While these Corsairs of Scotland are trying to figure out some way, somehow to get into his opponent's cities, either in Aztec or in Eleanor's territory, to try to get some pillages going. Aztec did manage to push hard against Germany, got one of those campuses pillaged, and I do see Germany is getting a few new knights to stop this from happening too badly. Scotland also pushing in from the west side, but he got into the hornet's nest of mines. We see all of those crossbows over there shooting back against the Corsairs of Scotland. That is catastrophic, because he's eating away at his army that he's finding it very hard to replace. While I do think Darius here with his 191 production is going to do very well to replace his military. He's already getting quite a few new knights out. Statue of Zeus gonna give him all of those new units there to upgrade, and from what I do notice, he's gonna manage to take care of these units on the west of mines without that much of a loss of units of his own. What is Coupe doing? Industrial zones. Where even is this industrial? This is a 0 adjacency industrial zone. Okay. It is what it is. And here, Mediolanum already getting placed under siege. The piking shots, they can do the damage against the Llaneros. These guys, man, they can actually pull it off. They can actually do the damage. Well, not all of the Llaneros, but some of the Llaneros. No, we do have the bombards from Gran Colombia that did get upgraded earlier. It looks like they just sat there in Guanganui. We're going to need to see them moving up, while Malm is going to need his ballistics in 3 turns. He still has nationalism coming up in 4, so the core ability is going to take a while to get there. We'll have the opportunity to take out another one of these knight cores this turn. I think this turn, right? No, he would need another turn. He doesn't have a 3rd attack from the Llanero. Unless he sacrifices one. Nah, he can't. He cannot. I mean, he cannot. Oh well. It is what it is. Okay, there we go. Scotland did actually clump up his units. We noticed that Germany is going to manage to get that defense. Aztec retreated from attacking into Munich. We do have universities coming around here. Quite a few of them actually from Pompi's lands. 139 science with 113 culture. We're also 4 turns out from finishing this era. And it looks like Daniel is only 1 point off from getting his golden. No, that's actually heroic age. Kiber going dark. Sandro Games 86. He would need 86, so he nailed his golden age this time around, while Darius is also gonna go dark. Titiits is going dark, Malm is going dark, Pompi going dark, and Sprig is going dark. So the only ones are gonna be Daniel and Sandro that might actually get the heroic and golden age. Okay, industrial zones coming up from Ibrahim City, or I should say the capital city of Daniel. Daniel is on 234 points of production with 176 science and 116 culture. In a dark age, he will keep that science number, but Titiits 277, Malm 211. They did manage to bank up on quite a bit of an advantage during this era versus Daniel, 3600 versus the 2000 of Daniel. More Grand Bazaars coming in. The gold pattern just keeps getting better here for Suleiman, connecting his trade routes to his allies. They're giving him so much of an added gold advantage. We do need to see if Kiber is going to manage to actually use it successfully to defend his west and his north, because I'm pretty sure Maori is going to follow up with an attack of his own at some point, right? He's going to let over here Malm just dwindle the resources of Kiber, and then bam, he's going to come in to deal the final nail in the coffin. Okay, so that's another one taken down. Fkdn got upgraded. It's gonna probably die next turn if it's not getting into the city center. We do have the packing shots from getting caught up and able to do massive damage against the Llaneros, while the bombards will also need to move forward. They can start attacking the city center this turn from 2 tiles. We do have, there we go, we have them moving. Boom, boom. We got them boom, booming. Halfway down through the fortification strength of Mediolanum. We're going to need to see if Meow is gonna get this defense. He did get the cuirassier upgrade in the city, and I do also notice he got another one of these cuirassiers here, but could not get the promotion on it. Mediolanum keeps working on packing shots, and we do have new knights that are going to need to core up and show up on the front line there. This city is already 83 strength. It's very hard even for the Llaneros to go against the city center directly, but the bombards are going to help him go through the chew through the fortification and the upcoming garrison strength afterwards. Here Daniel did flex his military corps that got taken down. University is coming in, and it looks like he's losing a few more units in the north. We just had Sprig getting a few new units from Namadol, because I mean he couldn't do it much with that city center anyway. And I do have to say Scotland just kept on pushing Germany here. Unbeknownst to him, Germany got an extremely big army, and it looks like we kind of he's gonna run out of units. Sprig looks like he's running out of units in Steam, because I'm pretty sure Darius is gonna get his next upgrade soon. Ballistics coming up in 8. He's gonna get his upgrade button on the crossbows, getting them into field cannons, and since he already did, oh, he already got it. Wait, whoa, he already got it. How did he get it? Ballistics in 8, Sprig is barely getting metal casting. He's so far away. Oh, this might be the doom of the Scottish Empire. Now, also my problem with Era score is that 3rd age golden is so much worse than 1st and 2nd. They should give you a bigger reward for hitting 3rd age golden. So I'm not sure if I would call it that so much. Sorry about this. I don't think I should call it actually that much of a less impactful era, because you still get that reform the coinage with so much gold, and you do see it right now how much gold they're actually making with reform the coin. Oh, actually, wait a second, there's nobody on reform. Imagine how much gold they would be making with reform the coinage in the next one. Titiits 369 already. It's gonna go upwards of 500 or 600. Oh, Daniel 400. And it's been, I don't remember how many times, but I've seen it so many times. The reform the coinage actually saved the game for some of the empires. Missing 3rd golden, you can still be relevant. Well, if you can get the gold, yes, you can be relevant. Yeah. I've also seen multiple times players still being relevant if they missed their 1st or 2nd golden ages, and still they did manage to trade the punches. It wasn't that punishing. Okay, sure, it was punishing, but not that punishing. Nothing happening here. We do have cav upgrades from Maori. He's also gonna need to get a few more units. Looks like Mediolanum's walls are almost down, and Gran Colombia just keeps on doing the damage against these units here around the city centers. Does seem like with field cannons coming out from Kiber, he's gonna manage to one-shot some of the Llaneros with his level 2 field cannon core. That's a 98 attack strength unit. 98 attack strength unit. It does have the garrison promotion and also the initial +5, the first promotion +5. Yes, the walls in Mediolanum are gonna die, but also the walls did manage to get the field cannon attack strength, and they do so much damage to these Llaneros. This was the timing that he was getting nationalism, right? Malm is next turn, ballistics, nationalism also next turn. He's gonna get the ability to core up these units. Might actually save a few of them by coring them up. Eleanor and Ottomans missing golden cause their science to be irrelevant. Now no one can match the coupe power. Yeah. Kind of decided the game. I don't know if it decided the game entirely, but I guess we're gonna need to see at the end. Now we do have still a lot of how to say, a lot of options for Meow for delegation. But anyway, it does seem like with Kiber getting pushed so badly, this is gonna get harder and harder for him to actually sim over there. Eleanor doesn't seem like he did manage to get all of his wanted stats, and but I do see him starting to get that production capability much higher. 270 right now, keeps on going. I do also notice Aztec is meeting some of the cuirassiers on the front line from Germany for being forced to move back. He did upgrade a few field cannons that he will get to flex against Scotland. He does need a lot more gold if he actually wants to start his attack going. Ludwig here is only on 21 gold a turn. I'm pretty sure he's relying on Daniel and Kiber to actually give him the gold necessary to upgrade what he needs here. James of St. George is also available to build some free walls, not bad, and he does have a battery ram to put next to that army. Okay, next turn we're gonna have the flip of the era. So we do have Daniel getting heroic, Kiber getting 9 points off Golden Age. Sandro Games is also getting his Golden Age and Dark Age on Darius, and on the other side looks like Malm is actually 7 points off from getting a golden here. Did finish Chicanitza by the way and got to roll a lot of culture from that. 217 science, 101 culture point. Look how much production he's getting from Chicanitza. I mean, unbelievable wonder. So let's count them up. We got 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 tiles. No, sorry, 17, 18, because I didn't count these. 18 points of production, 18 points of culture just from one single wonder. Amazing, amazing. No more walls in Mediolanum. I do see Gran Colombia started to core up some of his units. While I do notice the city of Mediolanum is gonna take quite a few hits, does seem like the bombards are gonna be freely able to hit in the city center, but they can't do that much damage. The city is not under siege anymore. He does need another tile here, and it does seem like Malm will need to resupply these units with new ones. He's getting knights that could turn into Llaneros, could turn into, sorry, cuirassiers, and I do see he's getting his own field cannons to help him push through the packing shot cores. I do have to say these packing shots are basically in the perfect position to defend themselves with Governor Victor established and in the city of Mediolanum getting a bit more strength and also trying to get their fortify strength going. We'll see if these field cannons will actually help him push through this. He only has like 2 of them, maybe 3 of them actually. Another one coming out from Cartagena de Indias, while he's gonna start building up a few more cuirassiers. I do notice one of the German courses did manage to get into his tiles here and will get the pillages. Got a pillage on the campus, got a pillage on the mines here, or I think actually this got pillaged by the volcano itself. Yeah, the volcano itself, man. Still not that big of a military from Aztec. We do have Darius moving, positioning units in 3 of his directions, west side, south and east. Doesn't seem like he's actually going to want to go against Scotland with his full strength, even though he does have quite a military here in Trier to upgrade into field cannons and cuirassiers. He's not choosing to use it. Sprig is 4 turns away from his own ballistics. This should have been perfect timing. He would have had like 5 or 6 turns to attack into Sprig, while Sprig was lower in science than his next door neighbor over here. Looks like Germany did want to flex against Aztec, then against Sprig. Well, I mean, to be honest, it is going to be a good ability if he does manage to attack into Montezuma and Irel Montezuma. Pompi does have much more science, and Sprig is going to have a hard time to come back after this. Like, look at the production, 117. FDLV got second golden, MFD gets third golden. See who has the advantage. Let's see it, Blazecat. Let's see it. Oh my god, can you imagine if MFD actually gets this game? BlazeCat Games is gonna rethink his whole life, the entire strategy. No, BlazeCat, entire strategy. It's like a big awakening. The big awakening. Third golden ages actually make sense. Kick. MFD has gold, but it's not gonna matter versus the 325 science. You're talking about 325 science, but Coupe is only on 255 right now. Anyway, gonna get some more, I'm pretty sure. And I do see Kiber is starting to catch up. By the way, you say that they don't have the science, but BlazeCat, I'm sorry to say, Kiber actually in a normal age has almost the same amount of science as Titiits in a golden age with free inquiry. Oh, wait a second, he just dropped, he lost it, never mind, he lost it, he went into a dark age. Never mind, mi scusi, senor, mi scusi. I'm sorry. Coupe with the reverse stats, yeah, 255, 92. We do have Sandro 157, 200, the Kiber 230, Daniel is also 230, and very good culture coming up on MFD. We're also gonna have a pause here in the next few minutes so they can go through the Congress. Oh, Mediolanum is still alive. Those bombards don't seem to do the trick here. Yeah, 600 gold per turn, Daniel. Yeah. Okay, be right back. 2 minutes and we're coming back. Okay, so let's see what's gonna happen in this era. Is this gonna be the moment when we're gonna see MFD starting to get some of these attacks going or not? We do have quite a few of these cuirassiers coming out from Kiber to defend himself on the city of Mediolanum. Does seem that city is gonna stay alive. That's a lot of garrison defense strength that he's gonna have. We do have Titiits also, Nationalism 2, getting his ballistics out, upgrading his cuirassiers. Elephant guy, wait, what happened, Elephant guy? Good evening, sir. Internet problems or something? Thank you so much for the raid. Oh my god, if you guys didn't actually, how to say, CLFN guy, he's streaming quite a bit, commenting. He was commenting on this game as well. Fire axis crash? Wait, what? Fire axis crash? Oh, I see. Oh, not the raid. Sorry, cancel. Wait, shout out. Elephant guy. There we go. Elephant crash and it's over. I see. That's unfortunate, man. That's unfortunate. PCs these days, man. PCs these days. These days, I mean. Anyway, an encampment in the north there from Arpinum. I do also notice some more cuirassiers coming out from Kiber. His city of Mediolanum does seem like he has a cuirassier army inside of it. Strong enough to keep the strength on that city center high enough. So these Gran Colombian llaneros just don't do that much against the city itself. We do have also the Sandro with quite a few of his units towards the north. Going for mass production, getting his soon-to-be shipyards here. While I do notice he's getting a wave of universities, he's gonna beef up his science numbers. Daniel did go for reform the coinage, 600 gold at 10, 236 science with 140 culture. He's getting his more industrial zones and putting down an entertainment complex for the happiness of his citizens while he's on 300 points of production. Kiber 229, 187, normal age unfortunately for Rome. We do have him 318 points of production and looks like he's keeping up the defense towards the north towards Maori, not to mention caught up to him when it comes to the science number per turn. Not entirely, but still he's much closer with a lot more culture coming out. He does have a really good theater square here that he can actually keep beefing up with the Mont Saint Michel. I think he can actually place there. Anyway, he could even place Angkor Wat if he, oh no, yeah, he could. There's an aqueduct there. Sandro Games, 180 science, 211 culture. I was expecting him to actually try to get to ballistics of his own to try to attack into Scotland, or at least flex a little bit his military. While Darius did send some of his field cannons towards the south, I do see him still barely on 80 science and 59 culture. We do have Titiits here also, 263 science with 98 culture on Maori, 393 points of production, getting his military academies up, and I do see he's starting to put down a few more of these encampments. Only 2 from what I can see at the moment, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna need more. We also have Daniel actually levying the city of Vega and upgrading some of his janissaries. He might take away a city or 2 from Maori here with these guys. Like, these guys are 60 strength at the moment. Oh my god, they're actually gonna get to do so much against the cities of Maori if they get too close. Who are on freeing science? Well, I did say that. Malm, 185 science, 117 culture, reformed the coinage. He's now jumped up to 285 gold per turn, getting his medieval walls up for the boost, and a few more cuirassiers were campuses. He did need to retreat from attacking to Mediolanum, especially with the arrival of a field cannon army in that city center. With 102 defense strength on that unit, it was no way that he could have actually kept an army alive over there to keep on knocking down the doorstep of Mediolanum. Pompi, 160 science, 83 culture on Montezuma, did get a few new cities, and now he started building up new cuirassiers to fend off the upcoming attack from Germany. With so many field cannons, his cuirassiers might not be able to hold on. We do have Darius starting to get quite a wave of coursers. They're gonna get upgraded and cored up here. I'm pretty sure he's trying to get, there we go, nationalism, military science in 210. So he's gonna get cav cores with cuirassier cores and field cannon cores to go against Montezuma, which at the moment, yes, Pompi does have the upgrade button on both of those knights and of course the horses. The problem is he needs a lot more units, He's barely getting his cuirassiers right now. Top score screen, he's 352 military, while Darius is 3 times that number, 1600 military on Ludwig II. We do have also Sprig here with 115 science and 49 culture on Robert the Bruce, still on 5 cities, with Namadol being the 5th one, very far away from his lands. It does seem like Daniel was putting a few courses, but he just totally ignored Sprig to the north and tried to keep on getting his trade routes going to the Grand Bazaars, building up the trade route itself, and of course connecting to his allies here. So many trade. Look at these trade routes. Look how many trade routes we have over here between Eleanor and Ottomans. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 trade routes between them on the right side. With Rome also on the left side, we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 over here also. Even more if I count these, but I don't know where these are going. I don't want to like manually check. Wait a second. I did see something happening. So spy level 1. What did I see happening here? I saw something happening here, but then I got distracted and I forgot. Industrialization next turn for Suleiman. Cartography on Kiber. He's going also for his industrialization. We do have Sandro going upwards of 200 science, and it looks like that would be their 3rd civ on the side of MFD that has more than 200 science, while on the side of Freritos we do not have even 2. Man is very close to 200 science, but still lower on 194, while Pompi is 167. I do see Titiits is the only one that actually has 278 points of science on their side. Quite a bit of gold per turn on both teams. It does seem like right now with Sandro beefing up 372 gold per turn, the leading gold per turn is on MFD. And when they're gonna get to planes, oh my god, they're just gonna straight up buy bombers everywhere. I guess the question is, will Pompi resist the awesomeness of Darius? That is my question right now to chat. Will Pompi be pumping for the next 10 turns, 20 turns, to keep away Darius from pumping him? That's the question. Because it looks like, okay, Sandro Games did get to defender, right? We thought he's gonna be doomed, only a few units, but then he did manage to get the defense against his next door neighbor there, Sprig. Is it time for Pompi to get this defense? And chat is like not saying anything. Chat is, how do you call it? How do you call it? is distracted. No, not distracted. Stunned. Stunned right now. Chat is stunned. What is he gonna do here? We have him, okay, 76, 76. They're kind of the same strength. We do have the Dark Age card on Germany. Just notice the +5 over there. And without these field cannons actually deployed on the right side, he's not going to manage to get the initial damage on the cuirassiers. He's going to need to use his own cuirassiers to attack into these, losing quite a bit of strength while doing so. Chat does not like to be wrong, and chat is unsure. Little Tiger, hello there, sir, and welcome. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, yeah. I mean, to be honest, it took me so long to get over the, oh, I am wrong, I'm sorry, kind of mentality on the stream, because you cannot talk fast and talk also extremely on point. Like, there's, like, you need to pick one or two. It is what it is, right? So I am assuming I'm gonna have, not assuming, so I'm taking responsibility for making some mistakes, and I just need to have the mental strength to say, yes, I'm sorry. And I did wrong. It is what it is. Like, accept my mistakes. It is what it is. Chat. So happy. Good evening, sir, and welcome. Violence is actually calling it out. Wow. Well, we do have Ludwig here getting that attack going, and it does seem like Pompi is gonna have a problem. He's getting cuirassiers, but slowly, and we do have so many of these pre-builds getting upgraded in Dario's territory. 2, 4, 6, 7 of these calves just got up from Munich, with a few more courses that are also gonna get their upgrades. Already we do have Germany pushing into the city of Tlacopan and also in Malinanco. Didn't he... Wait a second. Wasn't there a cuirassier that died here? I'm pretty sure a cuirassier died, no? Anyway. Ludwig is mad? Yes, Ludwig is very mad. Very mad. And one died. Okay, one died. Okay, I was thinking maybe he got a promotion, but I'm pretty sure he didn't. Anyway. Sandro Games getting his own field cannons to fend off attacks from Scotland. Doesn't seem like this is gonna go anywhere, especially with stronger units on the north and the field cannons right behind them. He's gonna manage to get that defense quite nicely. Great Library is getting built in Plymouth while he is getting a wave of universities. He's also getting a cuirassier from Germany right next to his territory that's going for a bath here in the city of Bristol. I guess that guy is going for a vacation. Yeah, he's getting a vacation. Okay, nothing's happening here. Llaneros did get pushed back. We got some cores coming out. Still not strong. Definitely not strong enough to attack into Rome. Especially since Rome did manage to get an extra intel on opponents' movements also. But not from a level 2 spy. It's just a straight up something. I think actually we don't have a spy from Gran Colombia into his... yeah, we don't have a spy from Gran Colombia in the cities of Rome. Where is a spy from Gran Colombia? It's getting built right now in Cumana. Cumana. Also, a funny thing, this means with hand, with your hand, basically. Cu mâna, in Romanian, it basically means with hand. Cu is with, and then mâna is a hand. Very, very funny, actually. Kick. I still apologize. Yes, that's what I meant. That's what I meant. I still apologize every time. Well, that's the thing, right? I need to actually do that because it's a mistake, and you need to apologize when you make a mistake. That's how it is. What is this amount of German troops? Oh, big one, big one. Oh yeah, a little tiger. Yes, true. Just a mana intensive city. Yeah, just a mana intensive city. Yeah, just a hand intensive city. Easy, margin, easy. When Coupe Plains, well, looking at the tech side, he's getting steam power next turn, civil engineering also coming up in 1. I would assume they're gonna try to get some Diplo on their belt. Malm did get the 4 Diplo points over here, and in this Congress we did have all players. To be honest, there's not really anything here that's gonna be that much. Titiits did get lowered in Diplo points, so that's why he only has +4. It's not gonna be easy for him to actually get out of this, and I need to click a button to actually reveal the map. There we go. I was clicking another button. I did not need to. We do have Battleship Armada coming around from Maori. It will get the opportunity to attack into the package shot army from the northwest of Mediolanum, eating away a lot of its strength. And while we do need to see the German invasion of the lands of Aztec. Oh my god, this is actually contemporary, guys. We got German invasion against the Aztec lands. No, I'm kidding. It's not contemporary. Watchdog, thank you so much for the follow, sir. Much appreciated. We still don't know when Cooper planes, but not far away, actually, not far away, right? And they should have gold per 10, so they could actually keep enough to buy some. No, doesn't look like. I mean, they do. It only takes like 2 turns to actually get enough gold for a plane. But on the other side, it's just Suleiman, so big. Suleiman is so big. He actually has, just Suleiman has more gold per 10 than his opponents combined. Am I wrong on this? I don't think I'm wrong on this, right? 294 plus 271 is definitely less than 600. Yeah, it's less. And then the 26 minus 27 is just not gonna make it right anyway. Oh my god. Just Daniel things, man. Just Daniel things. Yeah, Suleiman is cooking. Yeah. One of the few countries that Germans did go. Yeah. Okay, cord up. Darius is gonna cord up his units. That's also gonna be a problem for Aztec. He just doesn't have enough units to get them cord up. And these Cav cores do have the general and the military alliance and the +5 from his Dark Age going against Aztecs. 80 strength on the defense from the Cuirassier. That's just not gonna be good enough. Not gonna be good enough, especially with the field cannons right behind him. He might actually break Aztec. And we do need to see Gran Colombia sending some units to help him out. You do see he's starting to build a few of these cuirassiers to start to move towards the western side. He does have the road pathways already built by his traders, so it should be good to reinforce. It looks like he's going to try to focus his efforts of keeping Malinanco safe, while we do have Pompi retreating that line of units from the front line so he can actually get a defense going in Azcapotzalco and Tlacopan. Well, Darius is just not gonna care. He's gonna go into the campus, burn down that library, and also the university. Oh my god, that Cav is still alive. Oh well. We don't have siege units. Where are siege units? Anyway, and also the damage from the Cavs. Oh my god, the Cavs. Just the Cavs are actually doing so much damage against these Gran Colombian Cuirassiers. They can two-shot them. This is dangerous even for Malm to keep his units here. Yeah, kind of seems like Pompi is gonna get pumped. Yeah. Anyway, New City, Birmingham here. We do have the push happening. Scotland is trying to push into his next door neighbor here again, England. While I do see only 2 field cannons did get deployed. The spy is coming around from London to get into the lands of Scotland. Scotland did also get a spy in Bradford, so he's getting an extra intel on opponent's movements. There we go. There is an intel, but he does need to go against Cavs, which is not going to be that easy to go against. Scotland did also recruit Gustavus Adolphus. It's especially good for these units makeup that he has right now, while England doesn't have an encampment to actually get one of his own generals. Next turn, Great Library coming up from Plymouth, and I do see Ottomans did upgrade his Cavs towards Namadol, so he can fend off the attack of Scotland with the Cuirassiers. While he will get the opportunity to counterattack, we will need to see if he's actually going to manage to liberate Namadol or get it for himself. Factory is also coming around from Daniel's side. He's starting to add more of those production points, 400 right now, while also Titiits is 422. Looks like he caught up quite nicely. Kiber did manage to get to 380, and we do have Sandro on his 260 also. Looks like right now MFD is ahead of their opponents, even with the second golden age not gone. Blaze Cat Games, what is going on, sir? This is one of those moments. This is one of those moments when normal age enjoyers are managing to actually get the correct decisions going. Astos Damiani, good evening, sir. I miss Jack the Ripper. Will he come back anytime soon? He's playing. What do you mean you miss him? He's playing. Isn't he playing on the other stream? Isn't he on Hannibal's stream? Go watch Hannibal. What do you mean? To be honest, I'm not sure why Pompi and Malm aren't more ahead given that they hit golden. Yeah, true, exactly. Yeah, very true. We don't know how they didn't actually manage to get there. I guess Sandro is the GOAT. Yeah, Sandro looks like he's the GOAT. I mean, he had a slow beginning. What can I say? Sandro had a slow beginning. And I'm pretty sure if we ask him after the game, oh my god, he's gonna be so mad. He's gonna complain so much that he had such a slow beginning. Looks like also Scotland cannot push through. We do have some units from Maori coming in. These Janissaries did get to Taumutu, but that city is 74 defense strength, and it doesn't seem like these Janissaries are going to manage to do the damage anymore. We do have also a few more of these battleships starting to come around from Titiits. Where is this armada? Where is the armada? Oh, I see. They're actually going to hit these Janissaries from the coast. He's going north with them. Okay. I thought he's going to keep them here so he can actually keep on shooting Rome. He could have shot that Pagan shot army, make way for some units from Gran Colombia. But I mean, to be honest, I still don't think he would have actually punched through the defenses of Mediolanum altogether. Honestly, Darius MVP, he really halted Aztec plus Scotland. Yeah, true. With Germany, he did both. Malinanco under siege, but that city does have steel walls. Unless he actually gets some artillery, he's not gonna punch through. And it does seem like Darius is more out to pillage and slow down his opponent than anything else. We're going to need to see probably somebody else like Sandro try to clean this up. And of course, we're going to need to see also if Kiber is going to manage to get a strong enough army to go against Gran Colombia on his western side, while he's going to need to defend against Maori. We also need to see Daniel somehow get away from his awesome sim and try to be a bit more active on the map here. With universities coming in, his science numbers are going up. Also, Fortens for Oxford University to be built in his capital city. Filippo might actually finish it next turn. We do have him getting knights out, factories, universities, some of these armories in his encampments. Did build 2 encampments. That's it, 2 encampments. Okay, he's probably gonna need another 2 encampments if he actually wants to go to war against somebody, but I would imagine he's also gonna want to put some aerodromes down. That would certainly help out Rome go against his next door neighbor here, Titiits. Here, nothing's happening. Sandro again successfully defending. And we do have a lot of pillages. A lot of pillages. Everywhere. Pillages. Trade routes in danger. There we go. Another one got taken out. Oof. Cleanup crew coming in. Where are artilleries though? Where are the artilleries? Or bombards or any siege unit, right? Any siege unit here would be extremely useful to go against Pompi's cities. But Germany have to win this, LCE will be pretty dead, and FDLV will have a very strong position on the map. Well, very strong position on the map, but will they have a victory condition? That's the question. Will they actually have a victory condition? Titiits did manage to get his civil service, but did not actually build the Statue of Liberty anywhere, and neither does he actually have that many diplo points. We do have Gran Colombia that got stopped by Rome from actually attacking to his city center, and the Rome is gonna get his tanks not that far away from now, just the same as Malm is getting his combustion in 2 turns. Looks like, oh wait, Kiber is going banking. Look at the fascism coming out from Rome. 3 turns ideology. He's not that far away from getting totalitarianism, so he can actually switch to that government later on in the game. 600 kilowatt is fine in Plymouth. Okay. Workshops in Cassini. We do have more factories here, more production capabilities on Daniel, while he's also coming back on the bottom 3 to get his metal casting and of course go towards steel walls and refining. Probably also combustion. It doesn't seem like this attack is actually gonna break Aztec. What it will do is slow down Aztec significantly. We do have Pompi Berry on 180 science with 90 culture. Darius is still sacrificing his own sim for this, and of course trying to put as much pressure on his opponents as he possibly can, so he slows them down, so he lets his allies actually go higher and higher. Since we do have Kiber with such very good stats, Sandro is also catching up to 140 to 180. It does seem like there are three very relevant players on the side of MFD, with only two extremely relevant players on the side of Freritos de la Vega. Titiits and Malm over there just keep on getting the stats. Pompi and Sprig, oh, they have problems in their economy, their science, their culture. And well, we do need to see if Sandro is actually going to start making a bigger military and being more active, because he wanted to get a lot of sim in the meantime. Getting also Apadana there in the capital city while he's pumping out a few more coursers. He is working on Kilva also from Plymouth. Okay, here more pillages, mines, more pillages on the mines. One of the field cannons got taken out, unfortunate. And I do see Darius is starting to retreat with his field cannons, getting some health back from the farms here of Aztec, but still could not break Aztec. He could not break Aztec, even with that big military. What he did is annoy Aztec a lot, and also got a lot of gold. 1200 gold. He definitely got his money's worth for all of the upgrades he did. They just messed up letting Germany get that big. The 5 cities Germany. I mean, how could they actually do anything, right? Unless Aztec could have pulled off an attack from the beginning, but you saw Germany was ready. He tried. Germany was just ready for it, right? And Scotland against Germany, I mean, come on, this wouldn't have happened anyway, right? Okay, Ottomans getting these. I do see finally we do have Rome with a few cuirassier armies deployed in Arpinum, and I do see he's getting some archaeologists for, guess what, more culture, tutoring spies in the capital, while I do see he's forturning cuirassier armies from some of his cities, and we're gonna need to see against whom is he gonna use them. Against Maori, against Gran Colombia on the western side, or what? He does need some artillery if he actually wants to go against the Maori here to break that steel wall city and also do the damage against battleships. That's where he's going to need the balloons. He's going to need to go towards flight here on the top 3. Not to mention he's probably going to be, I would say, he would really make use of some fighters there. Angkor Wat did get built in the capital city of Rome, got another one of those population points in each of his cities. Some of his cities are getting to 10 pop, like Arretium, and I do see most of them are actually over 10 pop, except that one. That's the last remaining city of his that is not 10 pop. Level 2 spy deployed also in Gran Colombia to get him that extra intel. While I do notice Germany's military did get halved of here, we're going to need to see it retreat towards the city of Munich, where we do have new encampment training projects starting to come around for the new generals. Darius is trying desperately to get to his combustion, but it does seem like Pompi is gonna be there much faster. He's finishing refining next turn, already got steel walls. He does need a lot of units to build here to upgrade into tanks, and by the looks of it, he's starting to own his production on his cuirassiers. First of all, I guess a little bit pushed up by Germany's attack. He really needed to start to get some defensive units up, but unfortunately that also means his units are not full strength anymore, not all of them. And also he doesn't have the production that he needs to keep building hordes quickly enough so he can actually get to have a good number in the next, what, 5 turns or something? When is he gonna get it? 4 turns, 3 turns or something like that? I think it's like 5 turns. I believe in the Highlander push, yes. Oh my god, I don't know what's going on here. Sorry. I'm getting to I'm getting to what's that? How do you call when you do that thing? It's like you're sleepy. How do you call it in English? In Romanian it's acăsca, but I totally yawn. I think it's yawn. I don't know why I'm yawning. It is what it is. I'm sorry. I am pretty sure I got enough sleep. I have no idea why I'm yawning. I actually got a little bit more sleep than usual. Got to do another song yesterday. Yeah, Yon. I got to do another song yesterday, but I'm kind of like weird putting it up on the stream. It's a bit too chill. It's too chill. I'm sorry to say it. It's too chill. It's pretty good one, but it's kind of chill for a soundtrack. Oh, well, it is what it is. Drink some water and let some fresh air into the room. I mean, my window is closed. AC is on. I don't know. I think I have fresh air. Anyway, but you're right. I'm probably gonna need to after the stream. I'm gonna go get around the neighborhood or something. Get the muscles worked. Well, new military from... Oh, wait a second. You weren't kidding about the Highlanders. We got skirmishes coming around from Sprig from every one of his cities. Check this out. He's actually gonna try to pull off a Highlander attack. Wow, this is extremely rare, I gotta say. Not only that we barely see Scotland in the games, but seeing a Scottish Highlander attack, that's just rare. Let's actually see if he can pull it off. Highlanders, yeah, he's getting Highlanders. He's actually getting Highlanders. Man, those are dirty. Those are I have a few clips on my YouTube about this. Man, those are really dirty. I remember like field cannons and tanks just running away from them. Incredible. There can be only one. Oh my god, yes, that movie. The Highlander movie. Okay, Gran Colombia did upgrade his tanks, and we do have him not able to do enough damage against Rome's cuirassier armies. Yeah, and not to mention if Rome actually does manage to get his tanks, and he should have tanks soon. He's also getting fascism. We're probably going to see the tank armies of Rome being much stronger than the tanks of Gran Colombia. But right now, they're not that strong. Actually, neither of them can push into each other, no? Yeah. They cannot push into each other. Cue up the Queen soundtrack. Kick double, man. The Queen soundtrack. Where? They replace the Rangers. Yes, the skirmishes do replace the Rangers. Wait. Don't worry, nobody does. I have no idea what the Ranger is in the tech tree. Rifling? Wasn't it rifling or something? Yeah, rifling. Here. It's weird how 3/4 of recon units have a unique version. Yeah. True. I mean, you know, get bigger and better. And bigger and better and bigger and better. Bigger muscles, bigger gun, you know, better equipment, better armor. Yeah, the Wanakak, man, the Wanakak. I love the Wanakak. The Wanakak is amazing. Just because I get to say Wanakak. It sounds to me like one of those, how to say, sounds that you get to hear like from aliens, you know, or stuff like that. From like, how is this, in Star Wars when you had all of those Ewoks. You remember the Ewoks? The language they had, it sounds like that language, you know. I don't think the Rangers have ever been produced in the history of the CPL. No, they did. They did. What do you mean? Has England been free simming all game? Not really, actually. Not really. We had, this is the third attack of Scotland into the English defenses. Okay, sure, it wasn't that hard of an attack, but still, he was kept on his toes and he was denied from getting all of his technologies there quickly. We do have him refining one extern with cultural heritage in 4, and it looks like Kiber is 2 turns out from getting getting his fascism here. He's also trying to fend off this attack. Looks like the Gran Colombian tank corps cannot easily punch through this defense. The packet shot armies are going to be strong enough. Cuirassier armies are going to be strong enough. And this level 2 field cannon can two-shot tanks from afar. This is so much damage from us. The field cannon army is stronger than the tank core on the defense, guys. And of course that tank core does benefit from a general, while the field cannon army does not benefit from a general. Or does it? No, it does have a general. Never mind, it was on the next screen. Rani is here. We do also have Amina here. It's fine. Can you check generator points? England is on 28 generator points of turn. Maori is on 5. Germany on 1. Aztec is 2. Scotland is 1. Rome is 10. So it looks like Rome is actually feeding England over there some books, or England is feeding him some books, or whatever you want to call it. Kilvak is surviving, coming out from Plymouth next turn. While I do see a few new cuirassiers are coming around from the cities of Sandro. Now he's starting to put down a few of his encampment, or I should say an encampment. I don't see a second one, so you should call it as a singular here. Any attack going? We got the Highlanders coming in. Where is rifling? Rifling on Sprig is getting rifling in 6, or did he get it? Oh, he got it. He got it. He just needs to upgrade these. There aren't that many of them though. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4 coming out from the cities with 1, 2, 3, 4 that are already out. So he basically has like 2 cores of Highlanders. They're still strong, don't get me wrong, but it's only 2 cores. It's not going to be like 10 units going against Germany. Because Germany has so many field cannons. He's going to get to probably defend quite a bit for quite some time. Okay, when tanks on Rome? I think that's the question we need to ask. Refining next turn. He already has steel walls, so combustion is gonna come out in like 3 probably, with 280 science, 3 or 4 turns. Okay, where is Daniel? The steam power 1 turn. He's getting his hangar, so that means aerodromes. That means he's gonna start working on planes, connecting his also trade routes with railroads, so he can add more gold per turn. He's on 651 right now and just keeps getting better, keeps getting bigger. The game is very complicated for Freritos. Yes, very complicated actually. Not sure if the field cannon has garrison, in which case it would be 92 strength without the 10. You mean? It's 113 right now. I mean, Rome actually did hit Golden, but he went pen brush. Surprised his science is so close to FDLV. True. I do remember Kiber not liking free inquiry and opts for pen brush more often. True, but if he does have good campuses to actually make up for the lack of science, no? In the second era. And it does seem like he's deploying quite a few of these field cannons, with also combustion coming up in 2 turns. He just needs to keep this line intact for the next 2 turns, which kind of looks like it's gonna happen. Like these tanks might take out 1 cuirassier army, but that's at the expense of a lot of their strength, and also exposing themselves to the field cannon army counter attack here. It's not gonna be easy. Not gonna be easy. Malm is getting synthetic materials for his upcoming helicopters. Looks like he also saved Aztec on the western side, while Aztec is also going to get his own combustion. He is... Wait a second, he's moving off combustion. He's not getting tanks, he's just getting a lot of these military academies to try to start to get out tanks from his cities in core formation. Well, oh well. It is what it is. He's also gonna get the army ability in 7 turns, but the production, where production? He couldn't actually manage to get that much production on these tiles. His Pompi is on 250 production versus Darius 170 right now, Sandro 388, Kiber 513, Daniel 542. And that's also, by the way, Malm is in the same position here. He's half the production of Rome, his next door neighbor. It's only Maori that actually has the production to be competitive with his opponents, with Daniel and Kiber at the moment. And it looks like Daniel did manage to get more science and more culture than Titiits, while he has more production, not to mention double the amount of gold per turn, 713 versus the 333. Sandro games, 300 science, 378 culture. Looks like he also is pulling off a very strong game now, getting quite a wave of cuirassiers and finishing up his encampments there. Still needs more, still needs a lot more. Banks coming up from Plymouth. We got Bristol here getting aqueducts and universities. Nothing's happening here. Germany has a long way to go to actually get his tanks. Still doesn't have steel right now. And by the looks of it, Sprig is not actually putting the goal to upgrade his Highlanders. He's getting more pre-builds or hard building them, but doesn't have the goal to upgrade them at the moment. Or he's not investing into them, I should say that. Because he has the goal, but he's not investing. What's the CS control? Chef, good evening, sir. Titiits is keeping Geneva, Pompi on Vilnius, Sprig on Cinquetti. I do see Kiber on Antananarivo. Vatican City is being kept by Daniel. Malm is keeping Ayutthaya, and Sprig is keeping Candy. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 city states being held by Freritos de la Vega, while Armagh is not being held by anybody. And then we do have only like 2 cities being held by MFD. Antananarivo and Vatican. That's it. They only have 2 cities. 2 purples and 1 blue. Yeah. But look at that. It's not even helping them out. Like, look at the stats. They're not even helped out by the CS. No? Or at least it doesn't look to me. Maybe you guys see this something different. Okay, we do have Malm also getting his army ability here. Did manage to get one of his tanks armied up. But next turn, we're going to have the upgrades from Kiber into these tanks. And we're going to see them with their full strength to flex against the Grand Colombian tanks. Oh man, I need something to drink. Give me a sec. Beer, 3, whiskey, huh? Oh my god. Totally forgot to put something in the fridge. I'm sorry. Culture better than science in game. Freritos de la Vega all went free inquiry war mode and just focused science, but Rome went Permanent voice and Eleanor focused on theaters. This led to an outsim. Yeah, science only better if you can abuse the timing, but thanks to Ludwig, none of them could. Yeah, Maori, in my opinion, should have had more culture. He has Mare and he spikes at conservation. Yeah. Hortense Taj Mahal in Ankara. Planes coming out from Ottomans, starting to get some biplanes going. Looks like he might actually get a bomber in the north, so he can actually take out much easier Namadol and also pick off with his fighters the units of Scotland in between. We do see him also using his military engineers to create all of that infrastructure that he needs, with the railroads there to resupply his units from one side to the other. Yeah, we do have Sandro starting to get his calves out. No aerodrome at the moment being placed down from what I do see. He's getting some neighborhoods, but that's about it. We might actually see Sandro try to pull off a culture victory. He's 15 out of 75 right now, and it doesn't look like anybody from the other side is defending him. We do have him pushing a little bit from Sheffield to push Scotland here back in the city of Cullen, away from the coast. While I do notice in the lands of Darius, we still have him managing to defender. Highlanders are getting onto the front line. Look at this damage. 80 strength against the high and the pike and shots 67. Highlanders 2 shining pike and shots. Yeah, You heard it here first. 2 shining also field cannons. Easy peasy. But these are not cored up nor armied up. And of course, we're going to need to see when that's going to happen. Tank up armies did get upgraded. They can 2-shot the Grand Colombian tank corps. And of course, with more military economies coming out from Rome and his fascism starting to activate here, Kiber is going to get a significant amount of power against both Gran Colombia and also Maori. Maori only has 166 culture and he's barely getting to conservation. It will take quite a bit of time for him to actually get going for his own fascism. With artillery armies coming around from Ravenna and Arpinum, now we do have war department getting built in Rome, and of course new camps coming around. Usually what the players do is get the tanks and then go directly towards helicopters. In between, try to get as many calves out as possible so they can actually attack properly into their opponents. None of them are in the position to stop the culture victory. Yeah. Jessica, hello there, ma'am, and welcome. He needs lands to scale in culture. Yeah, true. Okay, more aerodromes coming up. Darius without Ibrahim, Darius with Ibrahim. Okay. So this is Darius without Ibrahim and without Tetemenanki. I gotta call him out. He didn't get Tetemenanki, man. He didn't get it. He focused really hard on science. It's honestly more impressive that Rome kept up science. Yes, true. And quite, I gotta say, quite interesting that Maori could not actually keep up. This is quite interesting. Usually Maori just keeps exploding at some point. It keeps on going, getting more and more stats, but it looks like Rome is actually managing not only to keep up, but also a counter-attack here. Eleanor also getting tanks is gonna be a catastrophe for Sprig. Aksambi, thank you so much for the tier 1 gift over here, much appreciated, sir. Ako, welcome to the subs. I think Coupe just had a really bad spawn. What? Come on, how do you call this a bad spawn? No, I don't think so. I mean, maybe it's just me, but I don't think he had a bad spawn. Like, look what tiles he has in his empire. Look at this. Oh my god, man. Yeah, but so many resources on the coast also, no? He had a better settle. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. Yes, sure, he could have played this differently. He had settles on the right side, no problems. He chose not to, though. Okay, is actually Kiber gonna move against Gran Colombia here? Because it looks like he just, you know, still keeps up his defense in Mediolanum. Might be waiting for his artilleries. Maybe he's actually gonna go for planes next. Kiber is scientific theory, Cold War in 2. Doesn't seem like he's going for flight at the moment. While we do need to see what's going on here. Pompi was close to tanks, to combustion. I don't see him actually getting it, and I don't see him upgrading his units. He's getting his square rigging, going top 3 for industrialization, putting down a few more industrial zones. Production is a really big problem. 292 points on Pompi's Aztec here. We got Malm on 290 also, and it doesn't seem like he's gonna get bigger. He did choose to go for some harbors, but didn't get the shipyards in them. What is this? Look how this city actually got the tiles from this. The city of Caracas, it's a meme. This is a meme city. Wow. Coupe without culture is sad. Conservation time is so much production, and now he's just late on everything. Yes, I agree. He is late on everything. Let's see if he's actually going to manage to defend this. With Sandro 15 out of 78, we got Sandro 213 tourism only, and it looks like he will have the opportunity to get some tanks against Scotland quite easily. We do have also a few of these Highlanders coming closer from the south of Cullen. We're gonna need to see if these guys, oh my god, they can actually withstand calf core attacks. Field cannons barely eat them, barely do damage, but the Highlanders do so much damage against the field cannons. Germany did pump out so many units, yes, so many, and he keeps on pumping out units. Look at him go, just keeps on building cuirassiers from everywhere. This is his only chance, right? The bigger the military, the scarier the number. That's it. That's it, basically. He's trying to make himself relevant, or at least keep himself relevant actually in the game. Well, right side, we do have actually the attack of Rome into the armies of Gran Colombia. Looks like he might actually eat up a few of these tank cores, and we do need to see if he's going to manage to get those artilleries on the line. Well, we do have artillery armies getting hard built, and also the military engineers are connecting the pathways here, getting those railroads toward Caracas to resupply much faster, and also allow the movement points to be kept on those artilleries to keep shooting. We do have his main cities also finishing up some artillery armies, getting to calves so he can get to his synthetic material soon. Where is he? He's getting flight. Okay, he's getting flight into it. In the meantime, just getting as many calves as possible so he can get those helicopters. That's what I want to say, helicopters. I was looking for the word, but I couldn't find it in my mind over there. It was one of those, you know, backdoor cabinets in my mind. Oh, this mind, man. I'm sorry, got distracted by my thoughts. Come on, Coupe, your last chance is full air superiority on Rome. Well, doesn't seem like Coupe at the moment is gonna get it. He did manage to get to his research lab, so his science is gonna be a bit higher, but it doesn't seem like he's gonna manage to actually get that big of an advantage from it. His goal per turn, 284. We got Malm on 320, while on the other side, Daniel is still on his 666 gold. And oh my god, we got Dark Tachyon, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs, sir. Much appreciated. Thank you so much. I don't understand if he hard pushed Eleanor or Germany, but he really didn't. Well, yeah, true. But now let's actually see if he's actually gonna do, if Kiber is gonna manage to get this counter attack going against Gran Colombia successfully. His artilleries are starting to come around, and we do see also Rome is starting to get into the lands of Maori, forcing him to get his own combustion. Next turn, combustion and conservation coming up for Titiits. While artilleries are still being hard built in Rome's territory. There was some movement here from Scotland, but to be honest, I do not see Sandro games upgrading or being that worried about the attack from the north. While Germany is not getting attacked by the Scottish Highlanders. It looks like these guys are more for defensive purposes. And Pompi saying, GG, we cannot see the end of the tunnel and the light at the end of the tunnel. And it looks like FDLV is gonna concede the game to their opponents, to MFD Meow for Delegation. We do have over here pretty strong attack from Darius going against his opponent, and we did see Kiber getting those tanks going everywhere. Well, actually, I think I'm yeah, anyway. Now let's actually see if we're gonna have a post-game chat and take a look at the numbers over here. Give me a second so I can actually pull up the server and take a look where they are. Let's go into post game 1 and wait for them. I do need to switch my sound settings so we do have you know, we can actually hear them. Oof. Malm is kind of a push guy, but he didn't have target the same. Yeah. Okay guys, you wanna hear the song I did yesterday? I gotta say it's a little bit chill. So if you want to hear it, sure. If you don't want to hear it, it's fine by me. I can just put it in the play queue and let me know. Let me know. It's 5 minutes. I gotta say, it's 5 minutes. I didn't share it. This is one of the songs I didn't actually share on Discord. Oh, GG, well played.
GG.
That was surprising that you didn't actually punish a little bit more Coupe over there, trying to get some pillages off.
Man, Coupe is not pillageable, man. He has features. Need to sim up.
Yeah, he didn't even put a city for you to do anything to it, right? He didn't want to settle that south at all.
Yeah. We both respected each other.
Yeah, it was. I can't believe you actually did manage to get Colosseum over there. And also, no, sorry. I need to know. Why did Daniel did not get the Temenanki? There was some talk about it.
He needs it.
What?
So Dario said he needs it. So
Oh, I see. So from the beginning, Dario says he needs it, and then Daniel got Lady of the Reeds and marches and totally.
yeah, and
ignored
built on
it.
the whole flat plane.
I see.
Right now you can see the results, man.
Yeah, I
capital.
can see. Yeah. I saw. There's no more no more flat planes.
Aerodrome is pillaged, man.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Where are the guys? They
I don't
leave?
know.
Oh, they left. Well,
Guess
I
they
guess.
left.
Yeah.
Freritos not coming, so I guess I'm gonna go as well.
Well,
Thanks
GG,
for
well played.
casting, yeah.
It
GG.
was much pleasure. It was a great game to
Yeah.
watch. Have a good one. Bye.
See ya.
Bye. Let's see where Freritos is. I still see them talking in the channel over here. Let me actually send you to Malm stream. Maybe it's like it's gonna be better like that. I don't know if they're actually gonna come for the post game chat or not. Anyway. With much pleasure, Linda. And of course, then I watch on YouTube. Family come to visit until beer is empty. Oh my God, man! You gotta get some more of those beer cans. You know, like big ones. I don't know how to call them actually in English. But anyway, you know what I mean. Tomorrow we're gonna have the second game coming up from this series. It's gonna be the same time, 1900 GMT, and we're gonna need to see who's gonna manage to get that. In the meantime, have some fun with some Civ6 gaming, and let's see each other in the next stream tomorrow, 1900 GMT. Thank you so much for the subs, much appreciated, very much appreciated for, of course, your comments and your help over here in the chat. Thank you for throwing stuff at the stream, as weird as that sounds, but it is what it is. I take it, you know, I take your tomatoes, it is what it is. And also I do want to thank you so much also on YouTube for more comments over there on the videos. Please like and comment on the videos, and of course let's see each other in the next ones. Bye.